Hall of
before
Famer.
Bill Russell.
Hold on. You
National
want
National
to
Hall of
debate,
Famer.
superstar.
He
bro?
can't
Let's
be
debate.
Hall of
Let's do it.
Famer.
Let's hear it. Oh, well, let's hear it. You want to debate? Let's hear the shit. Let's hear the
Yeah,
shit.
what up?
Wait a minute,
What
wait a
up?
minute.
We
And
call
let's also
Dirty
talk about,
Sticks.
wait a minute, wait a minute. Let's also talk about how y'all were a bunch of pussies. You started talking shit. And then as soon as I
Uh,
checked you on the shit, now it's like, oh, we're kids. Don't talk shit like a man.
man,
I won't
shut the
talk to you like
hell
a
up,
man.
man.
Bro, you're just
Hey,
yelling
hey,
What
to
are
hey,
you
make your
talking
Kel,
point
You
by
about,
talking
man?
acting
about
Kel.
you
like you're
talking about what
right.
happened last night?
Yeah, I'm
Like,
talking
come
about
You
what
got
on,
they
happened
live.
last
bro.
night. So
You got they
anyways,
live
back to the
restricted and
point.
shit, bro. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
hey, why, hey, I got it. Hey,
Uh-huh.
bro, why do you think I blew up like that? I got live restricted. I shut y'all motherfuckers
Right.
down.
You
Because you're
So back
cool.
to
saying
my
things you
point at hand.
shouldn't be
Okay,
saying
so
on
you
the
want to talk about
Right.
Hall of
platform,
Famers,
bro.
You
right?
bad, Tony. You bad. You're a bad man.
I got muted. Come on, bro. Why always be muting the truth,
Wait,
man? We
Trip,
muting the
what do you want to
truth.
talk about? You said I didn't answer any points. What do you want to talk about? Let's hear it.
No, I was mostly talking about with Cardell and everything. I didn't even
Bro,
say anything
your only
crazy.
No,
argument
you
is
said
Like
I didn't
what?
answer any of these
championships.
points. I bounced. What's the point? What's
About
the
You're
Hall of
pushback?
Famers that Bill Russell played with compared with Stephen Curry.
I'm with it. Okay, now what?
Can you answer it? Can you just answer it?
Can I answer what?
Just answer that question. What I just asked. Just that question, and that's it. All you gotta do. Who played with more Hall of Famers, Bill Russell or Steph Curry? It's your time to
Man,
answer.
he's on mute.
You're
Man, he
muted.
on mute,
You're
man.
muted, Tony.
No,
I muted your
unmute him.
name.
Unmute him. Don't do that
But yeah,
shit. We're not doing
I
that
want
shit
that
around
power.
here,
No, ain't
bro.
nobody
Okay,
muted. No,
cool,
ain't
Trip.
nobody muted.
I want the
Trip, you
Yeah.
power,
ready?
dog.
You ready?
I
Trip,
told you
I'm
just
ready for it.
answer.
Trip.
Just answer.
I just answered Bill. Bill played with more
Hmm.
Hall of Famers than Curry. Cool. Now,
Wow.
Okay,
my
good.
turn,
Move
right?
on. Next to the person. Yeah.
No, is it my turn now?
Yeah, you could go.
Okay, cool. Who beat more Hall of Famers, Russell or Curry?
You want to talk about it? Bro, I'm going to tell you this with the Hall of
No.
Famers.
I
Oh,
answered you
you want
straight
me to be
up.
direct? Steph Curry. Steph Curry. Steph Curry,
Okay, cool.
100%.
Okay,
He
cool.
played with
Okay, I'm with
Curry's
it.
significantly
still
better
Okay, cool. I'm with
competition.
active,
it. Okay,
so he
cool. I'm with it.
hasn't.
Okay, so listen. So Bill Russell beat a team with the Knicks. They had 6 Hall of Famers on their team.
Yeah, with
Curry ever beat
Can
a
Willis
you
Reed
six
name
Hall of
still?
them?
Fame team?
Can you name them?
Huh?
He don't
Can
name
you
Sure.
him.
name them?
Let him name
Yeah,
him.
sure I can. Lucas, Reed, DeBuscher, Monroe, Frazier, Barnett, 6 Hall of Famers right there. Cool. Now back
Still
to my
four of
point.
those Hall of Famers. Yeah, I got you.
Okay, cool. So did Curry ever beat a 6 Hall of Fame team?
No.
Bro,
Oh,
Okay,
brother,
cool.
no,
So hold
Belichick
on,
did
no.
an
keep
era
this
that
going.
no,
Name
Check this out. So check
no
out.
era
Nobody's
that
beat more
no.
Hall of
Wasn't it
Fame.
what?
Wait,
easier? Wasn't it easier to get in the
watch
Hall of
this.
Fame
Watch
back
this.
then?
What?
No, because I'm gonna
So
tell you
watch
this,
this.
Tony. The way the league is
Probably
running,
easy
there's
now.
14
It's
teams
probably
compared
easier
to
now.
30
Shit.
teams. Of course, they're gonna have more
It's
Hall of
really
Famers
not
on the
though.
teams.
Trip,
But we talking about
Trip.
Hall of Famer just in
Yeah.
general. That's the
Yeah,
thing,
Trip. So
man.
that's my point. So Trip, that's my point. If I have to beat the most Hall of
Look
Famers,
at the
I'm gonna
draft. Look at the
need the most
draft.
But
How
we
Hall
the
of
don't got to
Famers,
do
draft
it on
right?
the
look.
same team. Is Hall
Look
of
at
Famer is a Hall of Famer. That's the thing, man.
and
That's
then
my
look at how
point.
the
So if I
Like on
beat
the
the
draft.
most
same
Hall of
team.
Famers, I'm gonna
Look
need
at
the
how
most
the
Hall of Famers,
how
right?
Are
big
you
And
gonna
how
now
talk
my
big
about
was the
question
which
is
team
this.
draft
is gonna
back
be
then,
better? That's a
Tony?
team accomplishment. I'm gonna talk about which
Well, then
Hall of
what are you
Famers we
asking
specifically
for?
talking about.
You know how
I
big
just
the
said who.
draft was back
I
then,
asked
y'all.
one simple fucking question, and we go on this song and dance and shit, bro.
We're
Tony,
not
tell us
That's
doing
about
song
all.
dance.
And
Tony.
what
Check
year
Tell
this
us
you
about
out.
the
talking
Watch
about,
this.
draft,
Cordell?
Tony.
What year you
Hey,
talking
What is
about?
we
can I ask the
I'm
doing?
just
panel a
talking about in the
question?
60s in general, though.
Can I ask
In
the
the
panel a
60s,
Oh, the
serious question?
60s?
yeah.
Oh, in
Let
the
me ask the
60s, it
panel a
wasn't
serious
that big
question.
because there was only 80 slots.
Yeah, so here's my question for the
But
panel.
I'm
Check
talking about
this
the
out.
draft.
Oh, the
So
Just
here's
like
the
draft
how many
wasn't
question for
that
the
rounds?
big.
panel, though.
Let him ask the
Hold on,
question,
hold
bro.
on.
Okay,
Let him
I
ask
just
the
want to show you how
question.
silly this shit is. So check out. This is my question for the panel. If I have to beat the most Hall of Famers, I'm probably going to need the most Hall of Famers, right?
Yes.
Sense.
Okay,
It's
cool.
gonna be
So
more
it's just
impressive if you
even,
didn't
Trip.
do it.
It's an even
I don't know
point.
about that.
It's
Makes
even.
sense. It makes sense.
It's gonna
For
be more
Makes
I don't
example,
impressive
sense.
know
if
That
you
about
be
makes
Hall
that.
of
sense. That
Famers
makes
with less
sense.
help, bro.
Because
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you,
I'm
man.
looking at Kobe in 2010. He was going
Don't
up
even
against
get
two
him
Hall of
started on Kobe.
Famers.
This motherfucker gonna hate
Yeah,
on
he was
But
going
Kobe,
up
Kobe
bro.
against
also
four
had
Hall of
Hall of
Famers by
Famers, though.
himself.
Yeah,
No,
that man beat four Hall of
Andrew Bynum,
Famers
Dark Knight?
with no
Pete
other
Gasol
Hall of
is
Andrew
a Hall
Famer.
of
Bynum?
Fame, my
Bro,
brother.
stop acting like, bro. Y'all gonna stop
That's
playing with
one
bogus all day.
nigga versus he
But
was
I
going up
ain't gonna
against
lie to you. I'm
four
not gonna lie to
Paul
you.
Pierce, Kevin Garnett,
yeah.
Rajon Rondo, and Ray
Hold
Allen,
on.
and he had
Oh,
Rasheed
Hey,
Wallace on
Dal.
there.
Hey,
And
bro,
Dal,
Rasheed
I'm
I'm
with
so
that
Wallace.
argument.
shocked.
Dal, I'm with
Hold on,
that
bro.
Tony
argument. But here's my
Savage
Nigga
said
went
he
question.
back
Kobe
15
Bryant
teams in
not
NBA
top 10,
history.
Right,
though.
Wait,
What is
wait,
he
wait,
Dal.
Niggas
wait,
talking
said
about
wait,
he
with
wait.
Kobe
Kobe
Bryant
Okay,
beat?
so let me
11th
Listen,
all
answer it,
crazy.
Dal.
time.
Let me
Wait,
know
this
when
is
I
Damn, you
can
ain't
crazy,
follow
Kobe.
it,
man.
Dal.
Wait, hold on. One thing
Let
is
me know when I
crazy.
can follow it,
When he
Dal.
started beating the number one defense ass.
Hold on, on, but
LeBron
this
couldn't
is
get any
crazy though.
pass
Like,
fucking there, bro.
we're not gonna act like Kobe did not have like at one point in time. Like, granted, earlier in the 2000s, you had Karl Malone, you had Gary Payton, you had Shaq, and you had himself
But
on
we
the
talking
team.
about Hall of Famers in their
Right,
prime,
and
not
then
just in
hold
general,
on.
man.
I'm getting to that.
Hey,
Then later on, wait a
Barnett,
minute.
Pierce,
Then
and Allen
after,
aren't in their prime in
hold on,
10.
my brother.
They're
Hold
not
on,
in
my
their
brother.
prime.
They was
Right.
getting
Come
back to
on,
the
Tommy.
end, man.
Hold on,
Tommy,
wait a minute,
calm
wait a minute, hold
down.
on, wait a
Tommy,
minute,
calm
wait a minute,
down.
wait a minute, wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Because Karl Malone was still giving you some good ass motherfucking
Yeah,
production.
then
I
he
ain't
got
gonna
injured, right?
hold
He
you.
got
Now,
injured.
understand after that and after 2010, Kobe did join up with motherfucking Dwight Howard, Steve Nash,
That was
Niggas like
2011-12 season.
yeah,
Right,
yeah. I
40
ain't gonna lie.
Okay, I was about to say. I thought you
Dark
said
Knight of Riddler.
2010-11 season. My bad.
Hey, you
Yeah.
saying really?
Hey,
Talking
hey,
about
hey,
Hold
40
on, hold
hey,
on,
year
real
hold
old
quick.
on,
Let me
Steve
make
hold
this
on.
Nash.
point.
You're saying
Hey,
wait,
let me make this point about the
You're saying
2010
hold on.
Celtics.
Hold on, Cardell. You're saying really, but after Dwight Howard left the Lakers, his production actually went up when he joined the Rockets.
Yeah, he did. So back to my point. Hey,
I
2010. Let me
said
ask you a
Steve
question.
Nash.
Hey, 2010. Let me
I
ask
mean,
you a
he's still a
question.
Hall of Famer, bro.
Right. But let me ask you this question. This 2010 about those 4 Hall of Famers. How many of those 4 Hall of Famers that year made an All NBA team?
At which
Let me
which
guess. You
team?
gotta say 0.
2010 Celtics.
All
Okay.
This is
NBA.
what I remember.
Probably Kevin Garnett
What was
definitely
they?
probably
No,
I
did.
got a
no, no,
better
no.
question.
No, no,
I
no.
got a better
They
question.
none of them made an All NBA team. So
And none of
Kobe
them
had
Okay,
did.
two
they
None of
All
them
rank?
did
NBA
that year.
players against
Where
That's
were they
0
rank?
All NBA
that's
They
players.
not how
still
you
Hall of
judge it,
Famers though.
bro.
Yeah,
That's
now
not
See,
you
how
this
want to
is
you
the
go
judge
thing.
for
it.
This
it.
is
Yeah,
moving
That is
from
how.
That's
Hall
goalposts.
of
not
What
how
are we
you're
Famers
gonna
supposed
to
to judge
say?
the
yeah.
If I
game.
ain't
Where
gonna
the
lie, if
Hall
you're
of
judging
Famer
Hall of
shit
I
was
ain't
Fame,
with
at,
that
Tony?
argument.
if
Let's
you're
keep it
judging
Yeah,
going.
Hall
where
of
the Hall
Famers
of
from
Fame
one
Oh,
shit
year, I
was
can't
at?
wait
let's
till
Come
keep
so
it
Hall of
going.
Tony?
I'm
88.
with the argument. Let's keep it going.
Yeah.
Okay, so secondly,
Don't switch.
now let's do this. Secondly, let's do this. Yeah, I got 3 points on this, and then you guys can go because that's all I want to say. If you can address these points, then we can go. So check it out. I already said the 2 All in. So check it out. Pau Gasol is outscoring every other team's the other team's leading scorer. Right? Can you name a title that somebody leads to on 17 points on 43% in the finals? Because that's their best score. Garnett's 15 points and 5 fucking rebounds. 5. Ray Allen's 14 points on 36%.
What
Once
year?
again,
What year is this?
He's talking about
2010
2010. He's
finals.
talking about 2010.
2010.
2010 finals. I'm
2010.
He's
not
talking about
moving.
2010. Hey,
Right,
can you
right.
draw
So once
somebody, bro?
again, once
Draw
again,
someone
once
that's not
again.
talking.
So once again, check this
That
out.
means
None
that
of
they're
them motherfuckers
getting
are in their prime. None are in their prime. They're all past their
True.
they're
prime.
That's
not in their
true. That's
prime in
true.
Kobe was
2010.
past his prime too.
No, the fuck
Um.
he
Pau Gasol was about
wasn't.
to enter.
He was
Wait,
at
in
the tail end of it. He was
2010,
at the tail end of it.
wait,
He was at
hold
the tail
on.
end of
You
it.
cannot.
Nah,
No, the
Kobe
fuck
really wasn't
Kobe
in his
wasn't.
prime in that year. Nah.
Kobe and Gasol were
What is he
both in their
talking about with
prime.
Kobe Bryant still being in his prime? What are
No,
we
Kobe
talking
Bryant
about,
wasn't in
bro?
his prime in
Wait, wait,
2010, bro.
wait. All NBA
Exactly.
first
That
team
was like the
Kobe
tail
Bryant
end.
isn't
That
in
was
his
like the tail
prime.
end of what he had left. I ain't gonna lie to you, gang. That
2010
wasn't the
All
best.
NBA
I ain't gonna
first
lie to
team
you. Nah.
Kobe isn't in
If
his
we being
prime.
honest,
His
if
prime was
Damn.
2004 to
hold on, my brother. Hold on, my
2008.
brother. If we're talking about
Oh
2010,
my
that wasn't
God.
the best
So
version.
wait a minute. So
2010
Kobe's
was
not the
like
best
not a
You are
player in
good
the
not
league
version
in
the
of Kobe.
fucking
2010, right?
plot.
Wait.
2010 was
Kobe's
not a
not
good
the
version
best
of
player in
Kobe.
the
Not
league,
gonna
right?
lie.
So
I ain't gonna
Kobe
lie.
Bryant's not the
It's a
best player in
lot
the
of
league, right?
it's a lot of inaccurate chatting up here.
In
Lie.
2000, wait. Hold on, low.
Lie.
Is 2010 the best?
Wow.
One of the best versions of Kobe?
I would argue, but even if it's not, he's definitely still one of the top 5 players in the league.
And he's in his prime, low, right? Is he in his
Yeah,
prime?
He's
but
sort
but
of
I,
tail end. I ain't gonna say he's one
Yes,
of the
there we
prime.
go. He's in his prime.
I want to be clear. What
He
year are
still
you
has
referencing?
3 more years left to prime Kobe.
What year are
When
you
they're missing the
referencing that
He's
playoffs or
Kobe
talking about
played
something?
with?
2010
Yeah, I ain't gonna
Kobe.
lie. Kobe
2010.
fell off after that for real. I
When
ain't
they
gonna lie.
missed the playoffs, really?
No,
Tony,
when
Come
they
on,
won a
bro.
Tony,
title.
I mean, that's not
what
on him.
year?
I mean, that's not on him. They didn't
What
miss the
year are you
playoffs.
talking about that Kobe played with 2 All NBA players? What year are you talking about?
He's talking
No,
about 20.
2010, Kobe and Gasol. The Lakers have
Saul
2
was
All NBA players.
13. Yeah,
You're
The
Gasol was
counting
Celtics have 0
himself?
13.
All
Thirteen.
I know.
NBA
I thought
players.
Thirteen.
you
You're
said
counting himself?
I thought you said
I think he
Bynum.
said the
Y'all don't be
Lakers. I think he
He's
specific
said
enough,
counting.
bro.
Counting
I
Kobe
think he said the
himself.
Lakers.
You're
He
Yes.
said the
counting
Lakers
Kobe
had.
himself.
I think he
I'm
said the
Bro,
counting the
Lakers had two
Yeah,
All
yeah,
Lakers.
right. You can't
NBAs.
count the
Wait a
you
minute,
actual.
wait a minute,
can't
Yeah.
wait a minute,
count
wait a
the
minute. So
What's
what
player
I'm
going on?
supposed to do
himself.
is hold
I
on,
don't
hold on,
think
wait
he
a minute,
said.
wait a
I
minute.
think he said the
Wait a minute,
Lakers.
wait
I
a
don't
minute.
think he
Check this
said the
out.
team.
So
I don't
I'm
think he said
supposed to
He said
Kobe.
the
count the
Lakers. He said
best
the
4
Lakers.
players on the
Why are you
Celtics
niggas
and only
yelling,
count
brother?
Gasol on the Lakers. You guys are silly. This is
Well,
what I mean by
earlier
you're
you
fake as
said
fuck.
Wow.
earlier you said Andrew Bynum was All NBA. That's what you said earlier.
Who said that?
I
He
thought you
didn't
said
say
that.
that. He didn't
No, I
say
didn't
that.
say that.
Oh,
2012.
okay.
No, I said Gasol and himself. I said the Lakers have 2 All NBA players to 0 on the Celtics.
That's true.
That's my
But
argument.
you
That's
started
true.
with Hall of Famers, though. Now you was talking about Hall of
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
started
but
with Hall of Famers. I'm with it.
And then we
I mean,
brought
he
up
has a point. Both of y'all
2010.
have a point.
No,
The
I
no,
ain't gonna
no, no,
lie.
Boston
no, no, no.
Celtics had
Hey,
4 Hall
Dell,
of Famers
Dell,
versus
Dell. Trip asked
you
me
said
about
win as a
Hall of
team.
Famers. You brought up Hall of Famers. Trip
Yeah,
asked me about
you
Hall of
said
Famers.
win as a team won against when one guy beat more Hall of Famers. We just won with the other team had more Hall of Famers. Like we said 2010. They had 4 Hall of Famers:
Right,
Rajon Rondo, Ray Allen,
Yeah,
Paul
and you
Pierce,
just
No,
want
Kevin
to
Rondo
talk
Garnett.
just
wasn't a
Hall of
Hall
Rondo
of
Famers
isn't
in
in
Famer
the
then.
Hall of
Yeah.
general, not
Fame.
in their
They have
prime.
3 Hall of
That's
Not in
Famers.
their
Well,
prime.
he
You
Hall
just
of
No,
say
they
that
have
Famer
in
3
general.
Hall
now.
of
That's not the
Famers.
point. It's all the
No,
time.
they
It's
have
talking
3
about
Hall of
at
Famers.
that
They
time.
have
Rondo
3
wasn't a
Who,
Hall of
man?
I
Famer
can tell
yet.
the
That's
same
They
thing
have
for
nasty.
the
3
his
Hall of
guys.
Famers.
You
Rondo
can't do
was
that
not
to
a
Did
Hall of
Rondo
Famer
Rondo.
yet. We didn't know
did
what
Rondo
Rondo was
make
Is
going
the
to
he
be
a
yet.
did
Hall of Famer
Rondo
today? Is he a Hall of Famer right
did he
now?
make the Hall of
Yeah,
Fame?
No,
years later,
Rondo is
like
Okay
not.
I
then.
don't think. I don't
Okay
think he
then.
is.
come
Is he?
on, my brother.
Is
They
Rondo
have
Hall of
3
Fame?
Hall
You
of
you
Famers.
don't think
Is
Rajon
Hold
Rondo
on.
is a Hall of Famer?
Hold
I
on,
don't.
hold
Is
on,
he?
hold on,
I'm
hold on,
asking. I don't
hold
think
on.
he.
I'm saying
Cordell,
yes.
Cordell.
I can't.
Cordell, let
I
me ask
can
you a
check.
question.
I honestly don't
Hold
know.
on, Cordell, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
What year was that
hmm
for Rondo? What year was that?
2010.
Yes. What year was that for Rondo?
Like year
That was
three.
like
Yeah,
the
he was
second year
young.
in the
He was
league, my
young.
brother.
Yeah, he was
He was young
young.
as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, like come on, my brother. That don't count, my brother. Like he was in the second year, bro. Come on now,
That
don't
was
do
year
that.
But
four. No, that
I
was
feel like
year four. That
We
was
didn't
year
know.
four.
We didn't know what
okay,
Rondo
but
was gonna be. Like he
that
was in the
still kind
second
of young
year.
though.
Like that's
I feel
crazy.
like you moving the goalposts though,
So
bro. Because
far, but so
No,
far,
you knew,
so
I can do the
far,
same thing for his guys.
I
I
just
can do
want
the
to say
same
something
thing
real
for
But
quick.
his
I'm not
guys.
gonna. But
Can I
yeah,
say
at the
something
same,
real quick? Let me say something
I
real
don't
quick.
disagree with you, but I'm
Let
not
me say
gonna
something real quick.
put Rondo in
Okay,
the
then.
second year.
Yeah, they
Like,
So
come
still
on,
he's a
far,
man.
Hall of Famer
if we're
today.
talking about
He went to
2026,
another team,
Rondo,
won another
hold on.
championship.
If we're talking about today, 2026, Rondo was not a Hall of Famer. Will he make it?
No,
I don't
no.
know. But
I'm
What?
saying.
right
No,
now,
no.
he's not a Hall of
The
Famer.
3 Hall of Famers
No, no, no.
now,
Nigga, they're not.
not
I'm saying at the
before.
point. I'm saying at that point in 2010 when the Lakers
I'm talking
faced
about
the
right now.
Celtics. As
I'm talking about
I'm
now,
now.
saying
Now
even
he's not
right
a Hall of
now, he's
Famer right
not
now.
in the Hall of
and
Famer.
now
He's
he's
not
not
a
a
Hall of
Hall
Oh
of
Famer
my
Famer.
right
But
He's
now.
God.
tired. He
but
ain't in the
that's
Hall of
many
I'm not
Fame.
years
saying
later
he.
in the
I'm
Three
not saying
Hall
he
of
championship.
can't. But
Famers
I'm
down.
saying right now he's not a Hall of Famer.
Oh,
Right
Okay,
it's
now.
a
you
three
know
Hall of
you know
Famers
what
they
got to take
have
that musket
live.
getting getting the
Even
Hall
You
of Fame
lied,
though.
Dell.
even
You
What's
if
up?
his story,
constantly lie.
I'm
wait,
not saying he.
even
I'm not saying he
I ain't
won't
been lying
be.
about
I'm
shit.
not saying. I'm not saying he won't be. I'm just saying as of right now he's not a Hall of
Okay,
even
Famer.
check it
even
out.
even if
Name the
even if
4 Hall of
Rondo
Famers they had. Name the 4 Hall of Famers they had. Let's hear it.
but wait. Even if Rondo was not a Hall of Famer, they still have more Hall of Famers.
I was just about to say it's
Thank
still three
I
you.
two.
agree,
Damn.
but they didn't
Still
have
Exactly.
three
more.
This is
two.
the whole
Once
point we were
again,
getting across, bro.
but once again, they have 2 All NBA players to 0. Pau
He want to move
Gasol
the
is the
goalpost
leading
That's
down. He
not
want
how
he
you
want
look
to
at
he
the
want to
Exactly.
bring
That
him
is
game.
down.
He's not
moving.
wrong.
We
At the
talking
same
about
time,
Hall of
that's why I say
Famers.
both of
You
y'all
just
got a
submit to
point.
me and we
third
move on. The
team,
next
right?
argument, bro.
Paul Gasol.
Hey, Trip,
How many
Trip, check
All
this
NBA
out.
Paul Gasol got
I
total?
agree they have
He
more
got like
Hall of
what
Famers.
one?
So
Hey,
check
the
it out.
next discussion.
Argument over. Next point. What are we supposed to do? Keep saying they have
This
more? We
dude
all
here, bro.
agree.
You
So
realize
next
only
point.
15 players can make All
I
NBA
also
per
let me say
season,
this as
right?
well, bro. 2020,
I'm
Exactly.
not
He can
mad at both
still
of
be a
y'all take.
top
Both of
20
y'all got
Anybody
a
player
can
and
point.
be
still
Both
be
of
off
in
the
the
y'all got a
Hall of
point.
list.
Fame.
I ain't gonna lie. 2010 Rondo was like very clearly like we know who Rondo is. He was like top 5 in
He was like
DPOY.
that. He was like
He made
that.
he made he made an all defensive team. He's in year 4. I don't know what we're talking about. I don't know
No,
like
not
how
by 2010.
2000. Yeah, everything I just said happened in 2010. He made first
Who
team
was
all
the All
2010
defensive.
was
NBA
not year
low?
4 for Rondo.
Hey, was
I'm
Rondo
looking
better
at
than
it.
Gasol or
I'm really
Kobe?
looking at it. I'm looking at it. It was year
Okay,
4 for him.
2010
low,
was like
Is
year
Rondo
what
better than
2?
Kobe or
It
Gasol
was
that
not.
He
year?
came in at '08, right?
No, he
How
came
many?
in in '06.
How can it be
Oh,
in?
'06. Okay,
Yes, it was
but
year 4
he
for
didn't
him.
even start.
Yeah.
Didn't he
No,
start in
hey, I don't
'07?
care about that. Low, what I want to
Nah,
know
go
is
ahead. Go
this.
ahead.
Did the Lakers have the 2 best players in the series?
Yes. No.
Yes.
What?
Yes, they did.
What?
No, they
Paul
didn't.
Cool. They
Pierce
have the 2
Bro.
best players in the
and
series, right?
Kobe?
Powell,
Hey,
Powell
I'm
is
not
Kobe
not
gonna
was
that
lie.
better.
Hey,
good.
I'm not
Okay.
gonna lie. Kevin
Okay.
Garnett.
What are you
Kevin
talking about?
Garnett was
Powell
not
is
himself
not.
anymore at the time.
Which is
Powell is
fine.
not.
Which is fine. All right. Who are the next
Powell,
4 best players?
Powell is not better than KG.
I'm not
Who?
gonna lie. In
Next 4 best
2010,
players.
I'm not gonna act like KG. KG was basically a shell of himself at that
Well,
point.
who are
Bruh,
the
he's
next
way
4
better than
best
Powell now.
players?
Ray Allen.
Right.
All of them. All the
Right.
next 4 best players are
Right.
all
Boston.
on the Boston Celtics
Yeah,
side.
Right.
yeah.
Thank you,
Yep. And
bro.
Right.
they have Rasheed Wallace too.
Right.
They be
Right.
forgetting about
Hey,
that.
hey, hey.
Rasheed
Just
Wallace
like,
was
hey,
not.
I
He
got
was
news
not.
for you.
Nah,
Hey,
Rasheed
check
Wallace
this
wasn't
out.
Okay,
even
call it
that
what you
Hey,
bad.
want.
I'm
He was
with you
on
on
a
Call it
that.
what you
Just
rise to
like
want.
become
this.
one of the
No,
best
no, no.
defensive
I
players in
am
NBA
with you on
history.
that argument.
He
Yeah,
Check
was
this
but
out
out.
there.
he
Hey,
wasn't
check
that
this
guy.
out.
He
He
was
was out
not
Prove
there.
that
my
guy in
point. Check this out.
2010. Let's stop it.
Hey,
Let's
I'm
stop
with
it.
you on that. Check this
Okay.
out. Hey,
I ain't gonna lie. Ben
against the,
Wallace was
hey,
not
watch
that
this.
guy in
No,
2010.
I'm with you on this though. But check this out.
Rasheed.
Like in '02 against the Nets, after
Oh,
Kobe and
Rasheed Wallace was
Shaq,
not
the
either.
next 4 best players are on the Nets. See how lopsided that is?
I'm not saying he's
This
lopsided.
dude here, hey, this
Much
man.
closer than what y'all think
But
it is.
Boston also Perkins didn't play the whole.
But the
Yes,
series is
didn't.
Yeah,
close.
we accept Perkins was injured. It's
And
okay. We
and
accepted
is
that
that
Perkins was
true?
injured.
Is that all the way true?
In
Hold
terms
on.
of
Wait.
He didn't
What
play
what
the
did he
whole
even
series.
Injured
say?
in 6, bro.
is it not close? Is it not close, y'all?
But the teams,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
they are.
the
They
teams
are.
were relatively close.
96.
They're
Yeah.
relative.
Like what?
Hey, and that's what I'm trying to say.
I agree.
That's
The
pretty
both teams
sad.
are
Hey,
close.
wait a minute. So I just want to make sure I got this straight. The best seed in the West is relatively close to the 4th seed in the East. Seems like
True.
LeBron has more comp in the East then.
No, I think it's just one. I think that's just
No.
one team.
Once again, if the 4th seed is relatively close to the 1st
Well, that's
seed,
nasty
then
because
that's what it is.
That's just
that
numbers
that's
with no
nasty.
context. That's
You're
yeah,
just
that's some,
comparing
yeah.
This is straw pulling, bro.
nasty
You're straw
because
pulling.
that's
Hey,
that's
this
what
is
he
what
do
you're
though.
telling me.
That's what he do.
No, this is what you're
That's
telling
what
me.
you do. That's what you
That's
do.
what you just told me, so I'm with it.
Is there-
The
is
4th
there-
seed
is-
in the East is
He
relatively
like to
close
read.
to the
Tony
1st
like to
seed in the
read
Yes,
West.
basketball. He don't like to watch
yeah,
basketball. He like to read
Yeah,
basketball.
you know, I've never even seen a live where he watched fucking film. So
Yeah, he like to read basketball.
In the Eastern Conference, yes, there were like two really good teams that were on par with the Lakers. However, when we talk about the conference from 1 through 15, the Western Conference is clearly better. From 1 through 8, the Western Conference was clearly better. Like, not even
Hey,
remote.
Low, let me ask you a question. How many teams in each conference have a realistic chance at winning the title each year?
That's true. That's a good point. That's a good point.
So
No,
the
it
East is
depends.
You mean
clearly
actually
better than
winning?
championship
It's based on the
competition.
season.
It
So give
depends
a
on the
season.
season. It
Give
depends
a
on the
season, bro.
2010. I'd love to hear it.
Not that many. I ain't gonna lie. Not
The
that many.
Cleveland Cavaliers had a chance,
probably
bro.
4. Probably 4.
Not that many. Not that many. If we being honest, not that many.
I said before, like 4.
Yeah. I was about to say if we keeping it real, we just really keeping it real.
So so Low, I agreed with you. The 15th best team in the West is better than the 15th best team in the East, but I just don't give a fuck at that point.
Then Kobe and them
Yeah,
go
that's
say,
true.
that's a
That's true.
problem. Yeah, that's a problem.
But they don't. But
Expose your
15 best team don't mean nothing on either
Like
side,
I
though. Really.
said,
I'm about to
Yeah.
say we talking about teams that's not doing anything.
Yeah, we talking about teams that ain't
What's
even
good,
making the
man?
playoffs.
I get that.
We
Y'all
do it.
You
decided
want
to
up a bad
ignore-
point, Low?
Brother, y'all
That's a
decided
bad
to
point,
ignore.
Lo.
We're not
y'all-
bringing up teams that missed the
It's not
postseason.
a bad
Yeah,
point.
I ain't worried
bro.
about teams that ain't making the
If
playoffs.
you-
They want to talk about the weird shit, but they don't talk about the good shit, bro.
Are y'all
That's the thing.
gonna? Hold on. If you ignore the second thing I said, then yeah, maybe it's not a good point. After I said 1 through 15 is better than the West, right after that I said 1 through 8 is better
Okay,
than
cool. Low. How many 8 seeds got a chance to win it? How many 8 seeds have won it?
None.
Okay, cool. So it's
So
irrelevant
yeah,
again.
that don't matter.
The
either,
Heat
to be
made the
honest.
finals.
Thanks,
So
Lo.
I want to.
The Heat made the
Thanks for
finals.
second apron making a bad point. I'm with it.
Okay. So you're saying the only thing that matters are the teams that have the capability of winning. That's basically what you're saying. Okay.
So no,
I mean, that makes sense.
No.
That's what he said. That's what he said. That's
Yeah,
what he
Wait.
said.
I'm with it.
That's
Yeah,
somewhat. Hey,
no.
no. Hey,
No,
that
no.
makes sense. That makes
Yeah,
sense
I'm with
because
it.
literally.
Okay.
Because if we're to be honest, there's only one team. There's only one team that's like that.
There's about 4
Obviously,
teams
6
every
seed.
year that have a realistically chance.
Wait. There's
That's
only.
about it.
I'm with you, Tony. But at the same time,
Shit.
like there's only one team that was like at least a 6 seed and won, and that was with Hakeem Olajuwon. That no team has ever done it since. So
Okay. That's fine. Okay,
Yeah.
now to go down this line of thought of LeBron's competition, how many years? How many years while LeBron has been in the East was there a realistic chance that a team out of the East was going to win?
Oh, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you
Not
on
that
that.
many.
I'm not
so
gonna
check it
lie.
out.
I do believe.
Okay,
I'm not
so
gonna
check it
lie.
out. So
Hey,
let's
y'all
do it.
can
Let's do
y'all
it.
can
Hold
hold
on,
me on to
let's-
this. Wait, y'all can
Okay,
hold me
Lo,
on
you
to
ready?
this. But I ain't gonna
Lo.
lie. I'm not gonna lie. I do believe that Toronto in like 2000 and
You're
Nope.
lying.
I think they had a chance.
You're
Okay.
lying.
In
Okay, so here we go. You
2001.
ready?
He would
If
beat
they
them
were
without
Okay,
wait,
trying to
hold
answer.
on. Let me explain my thought though.
Maybe Boston. They might be the only one that
Granted, when they
probably
had when they had DeMar DeRozan, they had the same people that when DeMar DeRozan left and Kawhi joined them. Granted, yes,
Nigga,
but
DeMar
in
ain't
2000,
And they were
Kawhi.
getting swept.
hold on.
DeMar.
But at the same time, if Toronto did not run into LeBron James at that 2018 LeBron James, they would have been in the finals.
They beat the Celtics
Wait,
played better. The Celtics played better ass. I ain't gonna lie.
Wait. Stop moving the
The
goalposts.
The
Celtics, bro.
Celtics wasn't ready yet. The
Boston.
Celtics wasn't ready
Celtics
yet.
might I ain't gonna lie. Nah, the Celtics might be better than that. I'm sorry.
You're moving the goalposts. The
Lo, let me
question
know when you want me to
I ain't
answer.
telling y'all.
The question that we established wasn't making the finals. The question was who has the capability of winning. So
Lo,
I asked the question again.
Lo, I'm gonna answer your
How
question.
I
many
think the
teams?
Celtics.
Yeah,
How
Lo,
many
I'm
teams
trying to answer.
since LeBron has been in the East
Right, I'm
has
trying
the
to answer,
ability
Lo.
to win?
Yeah, I'm trying to answer, Lo.
What year? Okay, what
No
years are we
business. I
talking
see
about?
you out here, Lo.
Hey,
You
we
can
can
go
go.
from
Everybody,
03
So,
to
quit talking. I'll answer,
2018.
No
Lo.
business, Lo.
Can I
Wait, Lo, I'm
No
trying
cooking.
to answer.
can I throw the Chicago Bulls in there in 2011? Can I throw that in there?
No,
dog, can I just answer?
They had
Can I
a.
just answer this? Can I just
No.
I'm
answer
asking.
this?
I'm literally
No.
asking questions. I'm just asking questions.
No, I'm trying to answer because Lo asked me it. I'm trying to answer. So let me answer it. Thank you. Okay, cool. '04, Pistons Pacers had a realistic chance. '05, Pistons Heat had a realistic chance.
That's true.
'06, Heat Pistons had a realistic chance.
That's true.
'07, none of them motherfuckers had a realistic chance.
True.
'08,
The 06
Celtics had a
Pistons had a
realistic
chance?
chance. '09, Cavs, Magic, and Celtics.
No.
Yes,
Well, what?
yes.
Hell,
The
man.
Cavs.
Wait, you skipped. You were skipping. You skipped the times when the East won the championship.
I
He
just
already
named
said
him with
that.
the
Yeah,
Celtics.
he did. No, he didn't.
and the
He did.
Pistons.
He did.
not.
Did
No,
he?
he didn't. No, he didn't.
So
In
what
He
did?
skipped
in
over
09, how many
08.
teams?
Oh, he
In
did.
09,
He
how
did.
many
Oh, wait. He
teams?
said the
Magic,
Celtics. He said the Celtics, and he said the Celtics and somebody else. He did.
Magic, Celtics, Cavs.
How did the
They
Celtics
did.
have a chance? Wait, how did the Celtics have a chance in 09 when KG got hurt?
You didn't ask that. They started off during the season. They started off 31-4. At 31-4, they had a chance.
If
And
your
that's true.
best
That's
player
true.
gets
That is
hurt,
true.
if your
That is
best
true.
player gets
If
hurt, how do
KG,
you
I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
If KG wasn't hurt, if KG didn't get hurt, I
Yes,
ain't gonna
I
lie.
understand
But
that.
he
Low,
did
but
get
my
hurt,
thing is this.
though.
Hey,
But I'm saying, but
let
with
me ask you
KG
this.
healthy, they would have had a chance. We can't
Right,
act like
Low,
they didn't.
But
you
he
asked
didn't-
me,
but he
you asked
got
me
hurt,
during
though.
that season. Low,
Hold
your
on,
question was during
Wait,
that
wait, wait. What he's
season.
trying to say, hold on, Tony. What he's trying to say is that you asked what teams had a chance to win. So
During the season.
if KG did not get hurt, I understand he did get hurt. But when he was healthy, that team did go like 31-4. So them motherfuckers was on a terror. They had a chance to win.
When people are making an argument about LeBron being in a weak East, they're not talking about what happens just solely in the regular season. They're also talking
I
about.
understand that, but you
Hey,
gotta
Lo, I just got a
perform. But
question.
hold on.
Low,
But
my only
low,
question is this, Low.
But low,
My
you
only
gotta
question is
do.
this.
But low,
No,
you gotta
let
do
me ask
well.
this.
But
Low,
low, you gotta
check
do
this
well in
out,
the
bro.
regular season to make it to the playoffs. Like you
Right,
just
right.
can't.
So, Low, my question is this.
Wow.
When they were at 31-4 in 09, did you think the Celtics had a chance to win it?
I thought they were the best. I thought they were the best team in the league.
Right. So during that season, you clearly thought they had a chance to win
We're
it,
not
right?
even talking about half of the year. You said 34.
I don't care. You asked me during the season. Thank you.
You
Next
did ask
point.
me during the season, though.
2010. 2010.
You
Magic
did ask him during the
Cavs.
season, though. Yeah.
2011. Bulls,
Stop,
Celtics, Magic, Magic,
I'm gonna
Heat.
I'm gonna repeat what I
2012,
said again.
Heat.
I'm gonna
2013,
repeat. I'm gonna
Heat.
repeat what I said again.
2014,
I'm gonna
Heat.
say, I'm gonna repeat what I said again. Because
Yep.
you're not listening. I never said in the regular season who had to. That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
But you gotta
You are
start off with the
talking
regular season. You just can't skip and go straight to the playoff games.
no. Because when I tried to open it up to all 15 teams, you all told me that it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he
No,
said he don't care.
no.
Exactly. Yeah.
We said, wait.
Tony said he don't
I think
care about
I think
that.
y'all both are
That's what
confusing
he
each other.
said. Yeah. That's
No.
what he
Hey,
said.
hold on, no. I think y'all
That's right. That's
confusing
what I
each
called
other.
him. That's what I
You
called
said
him.
15
Late.
teams.
Bro, stop.
You said
Bro.
15.
Y'all keep cutting me
Hold on.
off. You
Oh,
keep
my bad.
cutting me off.
Go ahead.
When I brought up the 15 teams, you all told me that you didn't care about number 15. So then we reduced it to the 8. So now, obviously, if you're following the context of the conversation, we are clearly talking about the playoffs.
Okay.
So since we're discussing the playoffs, not the 82 regular season, where bum niggas like DeMar DeRozan can lead a team to amount of wins and then fall off in the playoffs, we are talking
Hold on. But wait. But you saying, hold on. You saying fall off. Wait. What you saying? You're saying fall off, but we do understand that DeMar DeRozan was on his way to the finals. If it wasn't, hold on. If it wasn't, hold on.
I'm not arguing DeMar DeRozan, bro. I'm not trying to have that argument.
might
I
as
don't
well
I'm
say
not
have
trying to
I
have
ain't
that
gonna lie.
argument either,
DeMar-
but I'm
You
saying,
might,
but what I'm saying is,
you might as well say the Atlanta Hawks in 2015 at that point. I ain't gonna lie.
hold on. But what I'm actually saying is that if DeMar DeRozan didn't run into going crazy, because we do know that 2018 LeBron was crazy, that motherfucker would have been in the finals.
I
We
don't know
know
if he beating
that.
the Celtics. I don't know if he's beating the
He
Celtics.
lost.
I think they beat the Celtics. Celtics were too young.
Hey,
What?
let's just get this out of the way. Low, watch this. Dark Knight. Okay, LeBron's not there and he plays the Warriors. Does he beat the Warriors?
What year? 2016?
2018.
Doesn't matter. It literally
2018.
doesn't
Oh
matter.
no,
It literally doesn't matter.
And but
It literally doesn't matter.
when KD was on the roster, there was never a time that anybody thought an Eastern Conference team was going to win.
That's the whole point. That's his argument. So it doesn't matter if LeBron's not there. They're still not beating the Warriors.
That's
Okay,
bullshit.
cool. So
Which
09
is actually
Even
a
in
good point. Which is
2017.
actually a good point. Good point. That's a good point.
In 20, yeah, I mean, I guess you
I
could
gotta
put it
stop
that way
acting like that
because in
shit was so
2019 the Warriors
lopsided.
got
Like
hurt.
KD
So
didn't
yeah.
get hurt
So check
before
this out.
he got hurt in 2017 before the playoffs started too. Y'all
Right.
forgot about KD injury
All right.
before the playoffs started.
Now, Low,
That
from
shit was even in
2013
2017, bro.
through
Oh,
2018,
brother.
it's really just LeBron's team that has a chance in the East.
Okay, so there's one team that has a chance in the East.
Yeah, but for the first
To
9
win the
years,
chip or make the
multiple.
finals. Like, to
Okay.
win the chip or make the finals.
Okay. So for part of the years that you referenced, LeBron's not making the playoffs. Like when you said like 04,
You
05.
asked me in LeBron's East.
No, that's fair. That's fair. 04, 05. You also decided to remove the second half of the Eastern Conference and solely talk about playoff teams. But I want to make sure we get something clear. So for 2 to 3 years, when LeBron is not making the playoffs or he's not a playoff threat at all, that's when there was a lot of teams out there. Then 07 rolls around. You don't think there was a single soul. Then in 08, you believe it's only one team. Then
No,
in
there's a
09,
couple of teams. There's a couple of teams in '08.
No, there's
in
only one
0,
team in '08.
there's
There's
only
only one
one
team in
team in
'08.
'08.
I mean Celtics. I mean, you can say Celtics. I mean, yeah, yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah. I guess you're right. Yeah, '08. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
In 09, regardless of what you want to talk about Kevin Garnett in the first 30-some games, after he got hurt, it was at best 2, but I would argue just 1.
Hey, I got a question. Wait, low. In '09, how many teams in the West had a chance to win?
Not
The
many.
Lakers?
Not many.
Probably
Not
3.
The
many.
Lakers, bro.
I know
That's
that's
it.
I know
The
that's
The
Lakers.
Lakers. That's it.
Nah,
Then they
That's
go
it,
seven.
dog.
Then they
The
go
Lakers.
7.
Nah,
They
it
go
was
7
probably
Lakers was
games
it.
with
I
the
ain't gonna lie to
Nuggets.
you.
The
There's no
Lakers,
other
You didn't
dog.
see
team.
that.
There's
You
no
didn't
other
see
team
that
you can
game
say
7
probably
Carmelo
better than
Anthony
in
versus Kobe
'09.
Bryant.
it was
Yeah,
probably
He just like Steve Nash. He went 7 games with Steve Nash in 2010. Stop acting like Kobe could
Hey,
just
wait a
was
minute, wait a minute, wait
cruising.
a
No,
minute,
I'm
wait. So
saying,
check
I'm
this
saying
out.
in 20. I'm
Wait,
saying,
Come
hold
on,
on, check
bro.
this
I'm
out.
saying in
Dell, once again,
Man, we
2009. In
capping.
Dell,
2009,
Dell,
there's no other
Kobe
Western
doesn't go
team.
game 7 with Nash and the Suns or Melo in the fucking Nuggets. Not only that, I don't know any championship team that doesn't know how to inbound the fucking ball that costs multiple games in the series.
Facts. That's facts. That's facts.
Secondly, if you can name a team that their leading rebounder averages 6 a game, like Amari Stoudemire did in the conference finals, I'll agree with you that Suns had a chance.
Andrew Bynum.
Wait, you
He
had
didn't
Paul
lead him in
Gasol
7 rebounds
averaging,
a
rebounds.
bro. You
game
had
in the
Paul
He
Gasol
doesn't
averaging
lead him
2009
in
playoffs.
rebounds.
7 rebounds a game in the 2010 playoffs. Next.
Wait a minute. Gasol leads him in
That's not what he
rebounds.
said, though. That's not what he said. That's
Yeah,
not what he
Yeah,
said.
that's not what he
that's
said,
what.
Cardale. That's not what he
That's
said.
not.
But
That's not.
What
Dell,
you mean? That's not
listen,
what he said.
No,
motherfucker.
he
Told me
said tell me a
he
team.
said
Tell him
leading.
a
He said
team. He
leading in
said tell him a
rebound.
team that their person
Oh,
that
well,
their
that's our
leading
starting center.
Hold on,
Okay, all
Cardale.
right, that's
He
our
said
starting
that their
center
team.
though.
He said name him a team that their
Yeah,
leading
Pau Gasol
rebounder.
didn't do that. Right,
Hold,
right, right.
right, I
Okay,
was about to say
okay.
like their leading
But
rebounder
that's our
only had
starting
6
center though.
rebounds,
That's
bro.
our
Like that
starting
ain't
center though.
good. That ain't good at all.
That's a connected to the twin tower. Those are twin towers.
So once
Pau
again,
Gasol,
Right,
Andrew
in
Bynum,
but
those
I'm
are twin
2010,
saying
in
right.
towers.
'09,
One of them
bro,
was giving me
only the
7
Lakers
rebounds. I just wanted to
realistically
add
had a
that if you
chance
didn't
of
know.
winning in the West.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
I think 09 did. I think
Steve Nash
09.
team. Steve Nash team leading rebounder was only averaging 6, bro. Like that's not good. That's not good.
Yeah,
That's a recipe. That's not a recipe for winning if your leading rebounder is only averaging 6 rebounds.
but I think '09 is different. 2010, I'm here with y'all. '09, I think it's a
Nine. The
little.
only team that was gonna win in the West was the
I'd love to
Lakers in
wait.
'09. I ain't gonna
I'd
lie
love
to
to
you.
hear the team. Wait, hold on. A
He went
Carmelo
7
Anthony
games with
led
the Nuggets.
scoring team's going to win the title?
That he
Fuck
went
no. He
7
gets out of
games
the
with.
first
Yeah,
round
No.
twice in
Bro, they
19
went
years.
that he
7
went
with the
7
team
games
that
with.
won
The
it. What are you
injured
talking about?
Rockets.
Come
The
on.
injured Rockets.
Sorry,
What
what are
about the
we?
Pelicans?
What are
Hey,
we?
The
look,
What are we
look.
arguing
Mavs.
right
I
now?
ain't
The
gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I
'09
ain't gonna lie. The Rockets
Spurs.
not moving
No,
me.
there's
The '09
nobody
Rockets
in the
not
West that
moving me.
has a
Metal
chance of
World.
winning
Well,
over
but
the
wait,
Rockets
Lakers.
like
I'm kind of confused to why the
or the
'09
Jazz
Spurs
do.
would not be a conversation to have won.
The only team that really would have came out the West is the Lakers in '09. I ain't gonna
Because
lie. Everybody else is
my whole point
irrelevant.
is this. My whole point is this. Every year, there's only a couple teams that
Thank
can
you,
win
bro.
the title. There's only about 3, 4 every year that realistically have a chance.
That's
That's
true.
every year.
That's
That's my
true.
only point.
That's
Yeah,
true.
That's
That's
been
true
my
because
point.
you had a point. You had a point when you said '09 like the Lakers in the West because nobody else in the West had a chance for real.
That's why when people argue the 30 team argument against the 8 team argument, it's always about the same throughout NBA history. Only a couple got
No,
a
it's
chance to win
different.
anyways.
That's no.
Now that's facts.
Yes,
That's
yes.
facts. That's
It's
facts.
more basketball. It's different rules. What are you
Oh, I'm
talking about?
saying,
You sitting there
but even with
co-signing
those
this
rules,
shit.
hold on, Cardell. But Cardell, even with
And it's
those
don't we
rules,
got a 3-second violation on offense now?
but hold on, Cardell. But Cardell, with those rules though, you got to understand, like majority of the time throughout NBA history, no matter what era, no matter what decade we in, it's usually most of the time the same fucking teams that's winning majority of the shit.
But it's still 4 rounds in the
I
playoffs
understand that,
now
but
from
besides,
'03 when
Right,
it was
Cardell,
2 rounds
Cardell, I'm
check this
saying,
in the
but
out.
Cardell,
first
Cardell, you're right.
round,
Cardell, you're right.
right?
It always makes it harder when you add
So
worse teams to the mix.
hold on, Cardell, but hold on,
what?
Cardell, but Cardell, I'm saying,
You
What?
but
didn't
Cardell,
you didn't even have a 3-point line, dude. The
Cardell, hold on.
audacity of you.
Cardell. But hold on. In the 80s, they had the 3-point line. Majority of the same fucking teams was winning. Okay, in the 90s, they had the 3-point line. Majority of the time, the same fucking teams was winning. In the early 2000s, they had a 3-point line. Majority of the same goddamn teams was winning. 2010,
Yeah.
by 2010s, they had
And
a
still
3-point
don't
line.
take the
The
fact
same fucking
away
teams was winning.
that we
And then
have more
wait.
basketball,
After 2000, from 2010
different
to 2000
rules.
from 2010 to 2020, the same fucking teams basically was fucking winning.
Is it the same rules?
I'm saying, no matter,
The
but you
Is
same
it the
asking,
same
pattern, bro.
but
rules?
you're
The
asking,
best
but wait,
teams under any
But
rules
there's
are going to keep winning.
but hold on,
but
Cardell, but
Okay.
each
hold
era got to play with their specific rules, so that really doesn't
Okay.
make any difference.
on. Even though
That
they're
makes
playing by different,
perfect. That shows how different each era
but
is,
hold on.
genius.
But
at
hold
the
on,
same time, they still have to play their own rules, though.
but hold
We
on,
have
hold
to
on.
make the
But it's
Even
different
though, but
rules
wait.
though.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Even though the rules change, and even though we did implement a 3-point line, like the three-point line was implemented in the late '70s, early '80s. So even with the rules changes, and even as time changed, it's usually up until like I would say at least now in 2020 through 2020 to 2026 where we are now. Other than these years, majority of the time, it's been the same fucking teams that's winning majority of the time, all the time.
Wait a
Same
minute, wait a
fucking
minute.
teams.
Yeah, but
Wait a
it's
minute, and
gonna
the
change
rule, wait,
because
wait, hold on.
especially with the
And
way
the
the league
rules
is
on the
running
court
now.
didn't change
I
it.
get that
The
now. That's why I
contract
said other than the
situations
past
changed
6 years.
it.
Yeah,
That's why I
yeah,
said other than the
man.
past 6 years. Like, but we gotta think about NBA history. Like rules have always have
But
changed, but
I'm
it's been the
saying, did you
same
know?
fucking
I'm saying,
teams.
think about this, dog. Now you know the
Slow
All
idea.
NBAs. You know the All NBAs is now positionless now. You know that
I understand that, but
Yeah,
that's
Okay,
and
y'all
they,
but
love
you
bringing
gotta
up
okay.
understand.
All
But
NBA.
it's
Yeah,
Cardell,
more
the All
Cardell,
lenient now.
NBA is
but
Bob
Cardell,
Cousy. The All NBA was it positionless?
but
It's positionless. You know that.
But Cardell, you
Think
got to
about
understand.
that.
But Cardell, we're only accounting, but that only accounts for only 6 years of NBA basketball that's been around. We can't act
Well, I think
like
it's three. I think it started
hold
in
on. The
2023.
'70s, the '70s was different from the '60s, but the same teams was
Mhm.
winning. The '80s were different from the '70s, but the same teams were winning. The '90s were different from the
But the
'80s, same
rules,
teams were
though. I'm
winning.
talking about the
Hold on.
They
rules.
Dead
were
ball era.
winning.
Hold on, but let me tell you. Dead ball, completely honest. Positionless basketball has basically been around for like at least the past 10 years for real.
Hey,
Hmm.
did you
So
hear me,
what's your
Lo?
point?
Hey, Lo, did
What's
you
your
hear what I
point,
said?
dog? Knight?
I'm
No, I
saying,
didn't. I didn't.
out of those, so I'm
I'm
saying,
understand. Like, what are we saying this for?
so
Lo,
Yeah,
what
what's
I'm
your
gonna say,
point?
Listen, I'm
Lo,
saying, but hold on,
I'm lost.
Cardell. I'm saying
Hmm.
I'm saying out of those 10 years. So since if we want to say like, I would say roughly since 2016, they've been playing positionless basketball. So and it's
Okay.
2026. So at least half of that time, the same teams have been winning. At least half of the time.
Well, a cute cat Cavs. We started from 16 Cavs,
I'm
Warriors,
saying, but the
Warriors.
same teams up until 2020, the same fucking
Hold on,
teams
hold on.
until
It's
up until
been different
2020.
teams since 20. What are you talking about? It's been after, like the
After
Warriors has
2020,
been.
yes, it's
Hey
been different
Cardell,
teams.
No, after the
Cardell though, check this
Warriors.
out.
Yeah.
Check out Cardell. The rules isn't what made it change. It's the contract situation, the second apron, the taxes,
Yeah,
the forcing
the
Well, I
second
people into
don't
apron is a
really.
contract.
motherfucker. I ain't
It
gonna
ain't
lie.
got the rules.
Yeah.
It's got to do with the
Well, you
contract
pocket watching.
situation.
No, I don't really. I'm not pocket watching.
Second apron is
Bro,
affecting a lot of shit though. That's
hey,
right.
Pocket
and
That's
that's why
watching.
you don't.
literally why
And
teams are
I'm
Cardell,
talking
buckling.
and because you're
basketball,
not
bro.
pocket watching,
I'm
that's
talking
why you make these
basketball. I'm not watching
statements
no
because you
other
don't
man
understand
pockets,
what's
man.
going
No,
on.
but
You want to
but
bring
that's
up
what
But
I'm
You don't
contracts
saying.
and
understand
money.
but
what's
have,
going
That's
on.
why you
have
I
don't.
mean,
you?
That's why
Hey,
you
check
he
this
is
don't.
right
out.
though.
And that's
Lo,
why
did you
you.
That's
And
the
that's
thing
understand?
why
how
you
teams
don't
are
Lo,
built.
hey,
understand
Lo,
basketball because
what
you rather
changed
talk
the
about
dynasty
contracts
shit
But
was the
how
now,
than
second
talk about
Cardell,
what the
apron,
fuck
right?
going on the court.
Cardell.
Hold
But
on,
that's
hold
That's
on,
how
not.
hold
That's
on,
not
teams
what
are
hold
he's
on,
Pocket
hold
built,
saying.
on,
That's not
watching,
though.
what he's
man.
saying.
hold
That's
on,
not what he's
Cardell,
saying though. That's not what he's
That's how
saying though.
teams are built, though. That affects how teams are built today.
Yeah,
It's
that's a
a
fact.
different.
That
It
affects
has
the
to do with
That's
basketball
why
it.
side.
Do
teams
the
are
pick and roll.
bro.
Tell the
That's
pick
why
and
teams.
roll.
No,
I'm
Cardell.
saying,
no,
If it
brother,
wasn't
no.
Tell the pick and
That's
roll,
not what
man.
he's
Damn,
saying.
I'm being
That's not what
honest.
he's
Damn, come
saying.
on.
Cardell, if they
No, no,
implemented,
no, that nigga left. Hell no,
if
that
they
nigga left.
No,
implemented,
no, no, no.
wait,
Time out, time out, time
hold
out,
on.
time out.
I
Time
do
out,
want to
time
make
out.
a
But he
point.
right. But Tony's right though. The way in which contracts were being structured back then, really sort of had teams in a standstill on what they could and could
Yes,
not be able to
yes,
acquire.
because
Versus now that from
if you think about it,
2016 all the way to now,
right,
a player that's on team A will end up on team
right.
D by the end of their
Now let's
contract.
keep it real. Let's keep it real. Let me talk about a couple of players. Y'all don't think if Pippen was able to have the freedom that he had, y'all don't think that motherfucker would have left the Bulls and be the man of his own team?
Nigga would have
We
been
know he
left.
would. We know he
And that
would
nigga
because
definitely
he
would have
And like,
actively
let's
left.
keep
was
it real.
trying to be traded.
Hold on. And this is what I want to talk about the second apron because he do have a point when it comes to the second apron. If the second apron was a thing back in the day when fucking Golden State picked up, they wouldn't have been able to pick up KD if it was for the second apron back then. If they would have implemented that back then, they wouldn't have got KD at all.
I'm saying back then, that shit, man, it made me feel old. But
Well,
I
I'm
mean,
just
that was
saying,
real.
like, I'm just saying the second. I'm
That
just
was
saying they
more the
just
TV
started. I'm
deal.
just saying, like,
That was
but
more the
we got to
TV
keep it
deal,
real.
though.
Hold on,
That
hold
was more
that's
the
on.
the
But we
reason
TV
got
they
to.
deal
did
than
it.
it was the
No, I'm not
CBA.
saying back then, but I'm saying like we got to
Yeah.
keep it
I
real.
get what I
They
get you. That's
they
but Golden
they've
State's the
only
reason they
been
did it.
they've only been implementing the second apron like within the past like few years for real, for real. Like
23-24 season, I
right,
Yeah,
believe.
right, within
that's
the last
because
few
yeah,
years.
that's
So like
because
that's what I'm
KD went
saying.
to the
So like
Warriors. That's
if we're
literally the
talking
reason
about
why.
2016, 2017 Warriors or something like that, like if they would have had the second apron back then, KD would have never been able to join the fucking Warriors.
Yeah, but that was more of the television deal than it was the actual
I
like
understand
house
Cardell, you
that,
space.
but
buried yourself.
that would have stopped a lot of motherfuckers from joining up. Like that's what I'm saying. But then
Goat couldn't
motherfuckers
repeat
like
it.
motherfuckers of the 90s and 80s didn't get to have the freedom to fucking move around. They were stuck in their fucking contract forever.
I think Mike signed a 7-year deal fresh out the gate.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Magic signed a 25-year deal. That's
That's
crazy.
what I'm saying. Like you think Magic Johnson, like I mean, granted, I get they booted him out, but like you think Magic got the Kareem left, Magic could have been like, yeah, you know what? I want to take my shit to motherfucking like give me David Robinson.
No,
Goddamn.
considering his lifestyle, I think he would have stayed in LA regardless.
I mean, he could have went to San Antonio where David Robinson at. He could have been like, give me a prime big man. Give me a nice one.
Like I
And that's
said,
what
Y'all think would happen with that Magic and David Robinson duo? What y'all think?
considering his
think about
lifestyle,
or
he
think
probably would have
about
stayed in LA.
or even think about if Magic would have been able to be like, hey, you know what? Since Kareem gone, give me motherfucking Hakeem.
Nah, he would have been too much, bro. He would have been too much ranking around the time.
That would have been nasty. That's what I'm saying. Like even think about Magic. Even think about older Magic working with being on the same team with
We
motherfucking
jumping off a
like being with
cliff. We
motherfucking
jumping
young
off a cliff
Shaq.
with this one. We
Like think
jumping off a
about
cliff with this one. I
like
don't know about this.
like think about Magic Johnson being with a young Shaq. Like motherfuckers would have been able to move around. Like
I
Magic would have
don't
been like,
know.
yeah, let me go work with
I don't
Shaq.
know about this, man.
Y'all boys know that Magic and Shaq were gonna play together at some point, but then Magic was like, "Nah, fuck it, never
Because
mind."
even though I do understand that there is a contractual like there's
Almost doesn't
the
matter.
way that money is being made around these parts like in the NBA now that
Yeah, yeah,
players get moved a little bit more frequently, and there
yeah.
was along with the contracts being lengthy back then, there was some type of integrity for playing for the franchise to draft you too. Well, you do have to acknowledge that as
Even
well.
if you wanted, but I'm saying, but there was contract, there was, but even if you did want out, you couldn't get out, even if you wanted out.
Yeah, I
That's
find that.
well, no,
I
no,
find
no.
that.
That's not
No. I'm
necessarily
saying,
true
but I'm
either.
saying,
Yeah.
like, think
Listening.
about,
Right,
look
right, but
at,
hey, hey, I
like,
don't
hold on,
understand this, dog.
let
I've
me keep
never
it real. Let me
understood
keep
this
it
about
real.
the staying with one team thing. I've never understood this. If you want to move around, let's go. Who says you have to have integrity to the team? Not only that, what's even crazy is about these players that you glorify with staying, they cheat on their wife. They don't have personal integrity, but they somehow
What
they have
the
professional
fuck is
integrity.
going
It's just
He ain't
on?
wild
wrong though.
points. It's just
But I'm
wild
saying,
points.
no, this is what I'm
No, but
saying
what
though.
does that
But
have
Wild
this is
to
what I'm
do?
points.
saying
What?
though. No, I'm saying though. But there comes a
Of
time where
course that got to do
integrity,
with
where even having
basketball.
integrity is stupid because we know what Pippen contract looked like. That motherfucker's what he wasn't getting shit for what he was doing and what he was producing. So it's
He
like,
signed
yeah, I
it.
want to have the integrity of being with the
He
same team, but this
signed that
same team is
contract.
cheating me out of a whole lot of fucking money.
No, but
Nobody came
you're
for him
naming,
to
you're
sign
naming,
that
you're naming
contract.
people, you're naming people that actually like went on record trying to get traded though. Like Scotty wanted to be moved,
I
he couldn't.
understand that, but
I'm
that's
talking
what I'm
about.
saying. But he couldn't
I'm
get
talking about
out. But I'm
I'm
saying he
talking
couldn't
about.
get out and he couldn't move freely because of the way things were.
First
That's
of
true,
all,
but
Adrian Dantley forced his way from Detroit before Mark McGuire got there. Did y'all know that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Will
yeah,
what
forced his
is
way to
yeah?
LA.
Did y'all know
Okay,
that? That was in the
okay,
80s.
yeah.
So I
okay.
don't know what
Hell,
y'all
Will and
talking about.
Kareem, but
But
hell,
Will,
what is
Will
that?
and
What does
Kareem
that
both
have to
stayed
do?
with
What
Timmy.
does that have to do with the greater? What does that have to do with the greater
Kareem
conversation? Willie?
Abdul-Jabbar forced his way out of Milwaukee in the
Nah, he didn't force
70s.
his way out of Milwaukee. Milwaukee
He
forced his
went,
way out of him. Milwaukee gave
What?
him up.
That's a
huh?
crazy sentence. I ain't gonna lie.
Milwaukee
Yeah,
gave
I was
Milwaukee
about
gave
to
him
say
up.
that's nasty. That's nasty
Milwaukee,
work.
nah, it wasn't that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar wanted out of Milwaukee. Milwaukee gave him up because Milwaukee wanted to clean house. Like
Well,
Milwaukee,
Chamberlain.
Milwaukee
Chamberlain. He did.
decided to clean house.
Well, Chamberlain definitely forced his way.
Kareem didn't want to leave. I
Yeah,
don't know what
I'm
they
just
did.
saying, but I'm just saying, Milwaukee like was cleaning house. That's why they got rid of Kareem, because they was cleaning house.
After he won the championship.
Yeah, because they didn't want to pay him. They didn't want to pay him his
Okay,
money
okay,
that he wanted.
okay. So I hear a lot of y'all talking about teams couldn't move. So in the 2020s, now we're talking recent. It's
Mm.
almost like the 1970s. Time repeats itself. So in the 70s, a new team won almost every year. Am I correct?
In the '70s,
Yes.
yes,
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so time repeats itself, just
and
like
yeah,
y'all
that was
wear
a shaky year.
afros,
Yeah, that
just
was
like
a
y'all
shaky
wear
decade.
afros
Yes.
and a lot of hair on y'all face, and Kendrick Lamar came out with bell bottoms, all from the 70s. Time
Huh?
repeats itself.
What?
Excuse, I said time repeats itself.
No, before that, I don't know. That was look. But go ahead, go ahead.
Something
I
about
said
bell bottoms
Kendrick
and shit.
Lamar came out
All
in the
right,
Super
Willie, get
Bowl
to the point
wearing
though.
bell bottoms.
Get to the point though, brother. Get to the
Okay,
point.
so
You give
I'm
me y'all a
trying to
little
see.
history.
I'm trying exactly. So I'm trying to see in the 2020s what team was a super team.
In the
Nike.
2020s. I
Nike.
Yes.
mean, you could say the Celtics. Yeah, you can say the Celtics are super
Celtics,
The
team.
I
Celtics,
guess.
in the '70s were not a super
But
team.
they're not a super team, really.
No, he
They're
said
not
it
a
in
super team.
2020.
How was
He
the
said the
Celtics a
2020s.
super
He
They're
said
not
team?
a
Oh,
super
you said the
team.
2020s?
Not
Yeah,
a super team.
Celtics.
How was
Yeah,
the
probably
Celtics.
Celtics a
the
super
No,
closest
They're
team?
they're
thing,
not a
not.
closest
That's
thing
the
you
super
could
team.
come
closest we're
to,
gonna
the
get
closest thing you
to.
could come to a
And they
super
was
team
all
would be the
drafted.
Celtics.
If you're
Just
talking
had a
about that,
weird.
yeah, if
They
you're talking
weren't
about
all
that, if you're
drafted
talking about a super
because they
team, the
weren't
only
because they
super
weren't
team,
Super
because
teams
they
are
weren't
boring.
because they weren't all drafted because they weren't
if
all
you're
Super
talking
drafted.
teams
about
are
right, if you're
boring.
talking about a
Willie,
super
Willie,
team, the
Willie,
only super team
Willie,
to be
But
in the
Willie,
how's that a?
2020s
That's not
was
a
the
super
Willie,
team.
Celtics.
That's
Willie,
just a
Willie, Willie.
well-rounded
They were
team.
not all drafted. Why are
They
you?
said the closest thing that could come
The
to a
main
super
core.
team in the
The
2020s would
main
be the
core.
What
Yes.
what
Celtics.
what what main four? Drew Holiday's part of there.
I said the
Derek White
main
is part
core.
of that main
The
crew.
main core.
Kristaps is part of that main
Their
core.
Drew
main
The
crew.
main
As
Holiday.
far
core.
as their
Like, what
main
are you
crew,
talking about?
as far as their main crew, Drew Holiday did not get
Okay, let's
traded
go
there. Get drafted there. He
2021.
was traded there. Derek
Let's
White did
go.
not get drafted there. He got traded there. Kristaps Porzingis did not get drafted there. He
Like,
got
what is he
traded there.
talking
Al
about?
Horford did not get drafted there. He got traded there.
That's
Like,
true.
what are
That's
you
true. He
talking
got a
about,
Literally
point.
bro?
only two
What are
guys.
you
Like,
talking
what are you?
about?
No, he didn't name two guys. He named more than two guys, brother.
No, no, I'm talking about Willie.
Oh
What,
no, no,
Peyton
that's what I'm.
Pritchard
But
is part
hold
of the
on, hold
main
on. But I'm
four.
saying, that
First
he
of
do
all,
got a
Willie
point.
said super team.
The only team that was considered, the only team since
All number
2020 that's
one
been
option.
considered a super team is Celtics.
I ain't
How are
know
Yeah.
they a
nobody even
super
consider.
team though?
Nobody
How are
considered
they
them a
supposed to be
super
a
team.
Exactly.
super team?
They're
They're
The
just
just
a
a super
Celtics
well-rounded
was
team.
team.
definitely a super team.
No, but how
Yo,
Nobody
though?
consider
Yeah, I don't know.
nobody
I
considered
don't,
them a super
the
team.
Celtics was losing since 2018.
They
They was in the
suck.
Eastern
Nah,
Hold
but
Conference.
on, dude.
Losing.
So
but they
wait, we're
They
not
definitely. But
gonna.
nobody called them a
was
super team though.
rookies.
Nobody called them a
They
super team.
definitely were
They was
though.
No,
rookies.
they
They
weren't.
They
was
Nobody
were
called
in
them a
hold
super
on, hold
team.
on,
I,
hold
I'm
on. So
not.
wait, wait,
I'm
wait,
not.
wait,
I
wait.
24
So they
say
didn't
Celtics
close
have.
wasn't a
Wait,
enough.
wait,
super
wait. Hold
team.
on, hold on,
Not
hold
a
on, hold
main
on.
four team.
Super
So they had
team.
two. Hold on. So they had They had two superstars. They
That's
had.
pushing it. That's pushing it.
Drafted.
That's pushing it.
Yeah, Jalen Brown.
Drafted.
Jalen Brown's not a damn superstar. I'm sorry. He is not a damn
That
superstar.
wasn't
Okay,
proven.
so that's
Dang,
pushing it.
what?
So we can say one superstar, and you had a potential superstar in Jalen Brown, and then you had
That's the way
and,
we pushing
and
it.
then you had and then you had and then you had and then you had all stars and proven players around you because Al Horford was a proven player, Kristaps Porzingis was a proven player, even though he couldn't stay healthy.
I got
Drew
using
Holiday,
Al
using
Drew
Al
Horford
Horford
was
is crazy.
decent.
Drew
Al
Al
Horford is
Holiday,
Horford
Drew.
was
I
crazy.
said he
decent.
was a
Horford
pro.
is
I
a
said
proven
Al
player.
He
Horford was
was
a proven
But
decent.
we're
player.
talking
Hey,
about Al Horford like what year
notice
17
you
or some
guys
shit. We talking.
standard
But
for
if you
Okay, so
add Al
superlatives.
Horford with
Alright.
Drew Holiday,
2016
Derek
Yeah,
All-Star.
using
Okay,
White,
okay.
Al
Can
Horford.
can we get back
Like,
to the original thing? Like, what is
my
your point
God,
for
you trying to
saying
say
this,
them
Willie?
guys wasn't good? Al Horford did
bro.
I'm
establish
Horford,
not
this.
saying they're not good, but that super team that's pushing it.
But what is
2020
the
was a super team.
what is
That
the
was
point of
great.
us going down this rabbit
Basketball.
hole? Okay, so
Okay,
there's
go
only
ahead.
one
2020's
potential super
got
team.
great
What is
basketball. You don't know who
agreed?
gonna win.
Okay.
Where's the second April?
That's what I'm saying. It ain't nobody stacked. It ain't nobody over here. You don't know who gonna win next year.
I don't know. The Celtics was pretty stacked though. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
mean,
Who they gonna win next year?
When Jimmy Butler went to the Golden State Warriors, I mean, I don't
Ain't
know.
nobody stacked,
Man,
bro.
no. Man, no.
I mean,
Man, no.
When James Harden went to play with Kyrie Irving and Kevin
That
Durant,
okay.
I don't know.
That
I
was
don't
a
know.
super
One
team.
They
that's
I don't
probably
know,
the
bro.
barely
closest.
played
2020
Now
together,
that
bro.
one
They
might be a
barely
convincing
It's a
example to
played.
you,
super
not the
team.
Celtics. That's a better
And then
example to use
outside of that
So you
Celtics.
three,
guys'
they're
definition of
anybody.
super
Damian
team is
Lillard
like
went to play with
three.
Giannis. I don't know.
Wait,
Absolutely
how is
not.
That's a
that?
super team. That's not.
No more.
Absolutely
How is
not.
that a super team if Kyrie's not like a superstar?
Kyrie is an
Ain't no
all-star
super
caliber
teams
player,
no
all
more.
NBA
So
caliber
how
player.
is
So
Jalen
stop.
Brown not considered that, but Kyrie is?
Jalen Brown's
Jalen
an
Brown is
all-star,
better
all
than
NBA
Kyrie.
Was
caliber.
Jalen
He
Brown
is.
was Jalen Brown ever All NBA? You know what I'm talking?
Yes.
Bro, did he not
Wait,
make an All
Yeah,
NBA?
he was. Jalen Brown
When
was.
Harden went
Yeah,
to
he,
go
he
play
made
with
he made yeah he
with
made an All NBA
Kawhi, Paul
Wait,
appearance.
hold on. The
George,
Sixers, if
I don't
technically it is
know,
a
man.
super
All
team, but
right,
it is
bro.
what you perceive.
The Sixers, I don't think. I
Y'all have
mean,
like the
yeah,
weirdest
Team
definitions of
is.
super teams. I'm not gonna lie.
It's just
No,
in this era,
If
super
you
teams is
win,
just
you're a
not as
super
again,
I
effective
team.
as
mean,
it
if you
used to be.
think Dean Wade and Anthony Simons
no.
is
Hold on,
super,
time out. But Willie. If
If you win,
Willie,
you're a super
but
team.
even if that's your point. The teams are still moving pieces around trying to compete
That's
like
okay.
every year, every season. So like yeah,
That's
like
okay.
no, like you're stacking. Each team has for each team that won, there was a year where they made a pivotal move to stack their odds in their favor at some point in time.
Okay, so Giannis in 2021.
They made the trade, or
Lopez and Drew
they made
Holiday
the
got
trade for Drew Holiday.
He
Okay,
got
He
so
had a
everything.
good second option in
he's an
Chris Middleton.
all-star superstar player.
His perimeter, boy, he did make the All Star team. First of all,
No,
He
no,
made
I'm
it. He
saying
made he
he's a
made the All
he
Star
was the
team
best
like
perimeter
back in
player
the.
in the game.
Like
Yeah,
Best
he was
Drew
perimeter
arguably
player.
Holiday,
the best
Chris Paul,
defender in the
Drew
league at that
Holiday,
time
Thank
Brooke
period.
you. He was the
Lopez.
best
Who
perimeter
who you
defender in
talking
the
who you
league.
talking about?
And then they had Brooke
We talking about
Lopez,
when
all
the
league
Bucks
defender as
traded
well.
for
I'm so, like,
Drew Holiday
bro,
in
like,
2020
is
to
that
give it
Okay,
Chris
to Garrett
now
for the
Middleton?
check
2021
this out.
regular
Check
season.
this out. Let's go to 2022. Steph Curry with Andrew Wiggins.
It's
Now
not a
that one,
super
that one, that
team.
one, there wasn't that one. There, no.
Just
Get
think
off. Hold on, talking about JJ. To get off of the super team thing. We're not talking about super team. At this point, now we have gotten to the point where Willie is saying it's not the super team thing. It's them making a pivotal move for them to be able to compete that following season. For the Golden State Warriors, no, there was not a pivotal move. It was
the
just
Nuggets
like
got what?
it
Bruce
was just getting
Brown.
healthy because Klay
Yeah,
Thompson didn't play the season prior. They were waiting. They were waiting Klay Thompson's return.
Nuggets got what? Who did they get? Dookie Brown. Doodle Brown. What was this person?
It was
He
like
was a
Jared.
Hey,
I
bro,
he,
did.
he was a
using Chris Brown
pivotal
name is crazy.
piece for that Lakers series. If y'all don't remember, and the Bruce Brown. He was
Bruce Brown getting to the well,
2023
not because if I'm correct, it wasn't just Bruce Brown. I think it was also KCP too. Like really, they just made moves
KCP as
for like
well.
rotational pieces that
I
could play
just think
alongside
super
them.
teams is not as impactful as they used to
And
be in this
also,
type of era.
for Denver,
they're
also for
not. They
Denver, they
don't
also
work.
was awaiting
It's
not Drew
about
Holiday. I'm
depth,
sorry,
bro.
Jamal
They
Murray's
don't
return
work.
as well.
They
But
don't
they
But
had
work.
it's
already
no
made
Man,
made
10
moves
man
leading up to that
roster.
I
season.
guess. I guess, man.
They traded for Aaron Gordon. They had and I think Jamal Murray got hurt that following season that they made that trade for him. And then the next season they were without their starting small forward and MPJ. So by the time we get to 2023, Jamal Murray's back, MPJ's back. They got a whole year of Aaron Gordon playing alongside Nikola Jokic, and they also added extra rotational pieces on top of that. So yeah, no, they made necessary pieces for them to be able to be primed and ready for 2023.
Yeah, they
It's
added
true, bro.
great
The league
role
is so talented. Like they're adding
role
all
players.
like you have to be a great team to win, bro. You
Yeah,
have to
you're
have
gonna.
depth.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You have to have all star
Everything post
caliber
this 2023,
players.
you have to be able to
You
build
have
a
to have
You
great
know
competent
why?
players,
roster
bro.
now.
You
You
have
want to
to.
know why I don't think you have to be great? Because we can sit up here and say great all we want, but we can't really say that the '07 Spurs was like great or the
They
This is
were
2020
for
not that
their
era though.
era.
This is a different era.
What
This
the
is a different
fuck are
Bro,
era.
you
yes, they were.
talking
They
We
about?
talking
definitely
about
were.
was
2020,
not great.
mid
What are you
2020
saying, Willie? What are you talking about, bro?
Genuinely, Willie, bro.
with the
They
And
didn't
Bulls.
we can't
yapping,
say
bro. Like,
the
what are you
'08.
He late,
saying?
We
bro.
can't
Like, come
also
on,
say
man.
the
The
'08
Bulls.
Third
Celtics
grade. What are
was
you talking
great.
2020
about?
the
They're
rules and
not great.
regulations are crazy
Give
They're
it
not
for the
great.
time period. For the
You
time
can't
period
say
that they
Hakeem
played. For the
in
time period that they
'94
A
played,
was a
casual,
great
absolutely.
a
team.
casual, a championship team is not a good team, man. I never heard that shit in my life.
The
They wasn't
'07 Spurs
great.
were not a great team.
They're
Shit is
not
crazy
great.
as fuck, man.
Oh
I
Even
seven.
They
though
can't.
we
was a good
The
literally all
best,
team.
agreed
the
That
that
the
was a
that
best,
team
great
the
That's
was
team.
because
best
he
great.
had a
defense,
game plan
the
for
best
LeBron.
defense
Y'all
with
criticizing him
one
a
of the
lot for
best
that series,
offensive.
bro.
But
In
that point is
2000,
moot though, because we're not even talking
That
about
is
2000.
hey, bro.
We talking about
it's nasty,
2020s.
bro. I ain't
Y'all
gonna
think
lie, man.
everything is
Nasty, Willie.
great. That's sad.
No, something. No, I think you hate too much on shit. That's what I think it is,
I'm
Willie.
not hating. I don't see
That
I
is.
see the San Antonio Spurs
They're
as
not
a
great.
great Utah Jazz
Your
team
second, your second
from
example, I actually
the
agree with
90s.
that. Your second example, I actually agree with that.
We're the '98 Jazz. What are we
That
talking
They
90,
about?
wasn't great.
that '94 Rockets team. That '94 Rockets
Weird.
team is not a great team.
They
A
like
solid
a
team,
They
but
have
great
good shooters though,
It
Cash.
was
They
a
all
do have
time
good
they
shooters.
it
had
was
good
one of the
shoot.
best
They had good shooters and had arguably
at the
the
time. That
best
was the
They
modern
did,
time.
day
Kyle. They had good. They
defender
were one
No,
of the
he
best
just
in
a
defensive
straight
history.
teams.
playmaker.
But
y'all saying great and good. Like they're
Yeah,
good.
relative to
that
everybody,
was a good team. That was a good team, but not a
Underrated.
great team, bro.
Keem just elevated this shit, bro. He just elevated this shit.
2015 Warriors
That's a
was
fact,
a
JJ.
great
Hakeem just made that
team.
shit look really,
relative
really
to the
I'm
special.
league,
saying,
that was a
Cash. He
great
just
team.
made that shit look all time great.
2015 Warriors was a great team.
Bro,
Hell yeah.
they
Oh
beat
my
a
God.
hobbled Cavs. All
Oh
we
my
can do is
gosh,
go
yeah, I
off of
can't, bro. I
that.
can't.
What are you
Yeah, I
talking
can't.
about, Willie?
Go
Oh
through their
my!
roster and they bench. They
They
had
have
a
the best
great
No.
three-point shooting team in the
That
league. It's one of
same
the best
team ended up
all
winning
off ball movement
73
teams. I don't know what
games
we're
the
talking
year
about.
after. Like, what the fuck?
Who you talking about, JJ?
I
Give it
know, but that's the
14,
15 they
same
was elite.
team.
They was like the best
The
team in the league.
same team
Bro,
next season.
they have the best shooting team in the league.
You talking about the Warriors?
And they had wing
Yes, in
defenders. They had
2015.
the arguably the best defender
Well,
in the
he had to
league.
be talking about 2013
Best
and
spacing
Basically,
14.
team in the
Best
league.
basically
shooters.
every team,
He can't be talking about 13,
but
14 because they got
casual.
knocked out in the first round that year.
You talking about
Every
15,
team,
Cash?
You
What you
talking about
talking about
champions?
15?
every
14,
team
15.
that beat LeBron, that's the ones he's questioning right now.
Yeah, this shit
What else,
crazy.
Willie?
I mean,
You
if
gonna say the
What else?
LeBron
2017 Warriors
LeBron must
next?
gotta live rent free.
You gonna say 2017 Warriors next? Oh God, he
Yeah,
did.
bro. Yeah, yeah. Two.
Niggas
Two
an
of the best
idiot.
shooters in the league together. Man. What he doing? What he doing?
Trying to downplay the competition. That's what he's kind of doing.
19 Raptors is a great team.
Well,
Wow.
he's downplaying the competition. That's what he's doing. No, that's what I'm saying. He's really
Probably
trying to do
called
that.
All roads
36.
lead back to LeBron
Yeah.
James.
I
We're
ain't
not even
even
talking
Yo,
about
bring
him,
up
by the way.
his name not one
JJ,
time.
my nigga, what's
I
going
don't even
on, bro?
care. I don't even care
Four
about
six.
him.
Willie, how good?
Willie,
Willie, how good was that? How good was that 2014
I got
Spurs team, Willie?
I
How
Hold
said,
good
on
was
now.
that
what?
How
2014
good was
Spurs
the
team?
96
You
Supersonics, Willie?
heard
How
what
good
you
was the
said?
96
You heard
Supersonics?
what you said?
Willie,
He said they
How
wasn't good.
good?
I said they
How
was
good?
good. They
Willie, how?
wasn't
No, I'm
great.
asking. Okay. How great was that 2014 Spurs team?
Oh, man.
It was mid.
Mid,
Man.
That
mid.
was
I'm tired.
Hey,
Yo.
Willie
Yeah, Willie,
early
it's
on
time for bed,
bullshit.
Willie. Willie, it's time
Nah,
for
Willie
bed,
early
Willie.
on bullshit. Willie.
Yo, casual,
So
get your
Willie,
liquor,
Man.
bro.
How great would it
Y'all
got
ain't
the
shit, bro.
Willie,
Who who was
Willie,
the 20
Willie?
point
How great
scorers?
were the '97
Who
Utah Jazz? How
who
great
was
were
the
they?
20 point scorers on that on that
Oh
Oh
on
my
that
my
god.
2014
God. All
You
team?
had
right, it's out the
Kawhi. No,
mud.
you had Kawhi,
It's out
Marley,
the mud.
Tony. What are you
Hold
talking
on, hold on,
about?
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Time.
Who
Willie.
who was the
So
20 point
so
scorers
so
on
you
that
need a
20
20
point
point. So
You
team?
don't need a
you need a
20.
20
Benchmark?
point score. Hold on,
You
You
don't
talking
need
about
that.
benchmark?
I need
I
to
got
get
questions.
some
I got questions.
coffee.
Willie, I got questions. You got the answers. So Willie, what the one of the things that's a making of a great team, you have to have 20 point per game score, correct?
I said, no, that's a good team. You're talking about a great team.
Okay, so what's a great team? What's a requirement for a great team, Willie?
A
Yeah.
great team was the 2017 Warriors. A great team.
Okay.
Duh. What the fuck? Duh.
I'm gonna give you great teams, and you're
Okay.
comparing good teams to great teams.
Okay. So what
So
made that
See, see,
2017?
see,
What made
see.
that go
Sometimes,
2017 Warriors team?
you
sometimes
give
a
like
good. Hold on.
No,
Sometimes,
because I'm trying to no, because
sometimes,
I need Willie to
sometimes a
tell me the
good team.
requirement that it took to
Sometimes,
make them a great
bro,
team, so I can hold them accountable.
Sometimes a good team can win the finals. Do you know that?
It seems like a lot more times than not they do.
But not all of great teams. I hate
What
to go
team is
to.
y'all talking about?
I hate to go to
That's not
this.
what the
We
I hate
Spurs
he's
to
were.
speaking
go
in
to this.
general right now.
I hate to go to this, but 2011 was a great Miami team.
No, it was
They
not.
lost to a good
Was
team.
that Mavericks team? Was
They
that Mavericks
lost
team
to a
great?
good team.
They
No, they
lost to a
lost
good
to a
team.
good team.
Okay.
That
Okay.
Mavericks team wasn't a great team. They
Was
You
was
talking
that
a
about
20
07?
was that 20
Were
was
the
that 2012? Was that 2012?
no. It was a
Are y'all
good
talking
team.
about '07
Were
Spurs?
the wait?
No,
The
Were the
2011.
Jazz? Were the late
y'all don't
'90s
know the
Jazz a
difference.
great team?
Y'all don't know the difference
How you gonna
between
start my
great
question
and
like that?
good.
How you gonna start my question like that? That's crazy.
Wait,
Willie.
Y'all know the
Willie.
difference.
Were the late '90s Jazz? Were they a great team?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, hold on.
Oh
The
my
90. Okay, so we
Willie.
talking about the 90.
but
We
Jeff
talking about the
Horner
90.
second,
Willie.
Hold on,
John.
so we talking about
Willie
the
Earl.
98.
You on bullshit.
We talking about the 90s. Hey man, I'm on bullshit too. 97 Jazz, all
But
right?
you're talking about him. I'm talking about Willie Earl. Willie Earl on
Yeah, that
bullshit.
look, I'm trying to be on bullshit with Willie too.
Just
He
tell
on
me.
that
25
moonshine.
point
I'm
per
drinking
game.
that moonshine
All I
too.
want you. All I
Willie,
want
See,
you to do.
He said
that's
25
All
whiskey.
I
points.
want you to
Nigga, I
do.
know whiskey when I
All I
smell it,
want you
Willie,
to
nigga.
do.
What
All I
made that
want
you
you to
Willie,
do, bro.
What made that
I'm
you
gonna ask one
Willie,
question. All
Willie,
I
no,
want
I'm
you
gonna
to do.
ask you a
Nigga, that's
question.
whiskey.
No, Willie,
That's
I'm
that
gonna
Y'all can say
ask
bourbon.
you.
drinking. Y'all can say
No,
all that
And who
goofy
was their
shit.
next
All I
12?
Willie,
want
I'm
y'all
gonna
to
ask
do.
you a
Oh,
question.
Willie,
All I
hold on.
Willie,
want
What
you
I'm
to
at,
made
I
them
do.
have a
great?
question.
All
What
I
made them
want
great?
you to do is tell me who they played in the playoffs and beat.
Oh, the Celtics, the Knicks. I mean,
What made that Utah Jazz
no,
team
2012.
great? I need to know. 97 Utah. Talk to me. What made them so great? He not 98.
Well,
Okay,
Well,
98.
2014, LeBron played
we can
the
go
Pacers,
97
and
or
they
98.
cleared him.
Okay,
Yeah, okay. Either
what made
one.
the
What
'98
made them
Jazz
great,
great?
Willie?
They had one of the best offenses and top maybe 10 defenses with with
That's
two
not true.
Hall of
That's not
Famers
true.
on it.
They had the 17th ranked.
They
That's
they
not
had the
true. They had the
17th ranked
17th ranked
defense.
defense, and they had the best offense though. But
Okay. I could be off on
you
that.
can try it again. Yeah, we can try that
Because of
again.
Karl Malone.
Go
They
ahead.
beat they beat in 2 years straight. They beat David Robinson, they beat Hakeem, they beat Shaq and Van Exel and Eddie Jones and all them boys. Them boys was good. That was a great team.
The Spurs beat.
Okay, hold
And
on,
they
hold on.
beat. That
Okay.
was a
So it's
great team.
quality of competition. Okay, that's a great team.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else? Anything else?
I mean, they was in the finals. They was a great team.
Oh, they
Made
were
the
in
Them
the
finals. Made the
Spurs.
Serious?
Them
Y'all
finals.
act
them
like
Serious?
Okay.
Spurs.
Are we
y'all
Okay.
serious?
They
act like
won it. Them
Okay.
Are we
Spurs
dead ass,
won
All
it.
bro?
right. All right. All right. All right. Is there anything else? Is there
hold
anything else, Willie? Because
on.
I need
This is what
everything,
y'all
brother.
get. This is what y'all get confused. Y'all act like Jordan swept.
Uh-huh.
Y'all act like Michael Jordan just swept through the finals like we didn't take
Well,
no
who
loss.
said Jordan? Who
Who
said
said
Jordan,
that?
Willie?
Nobody said
You
that.
Nigga,
said,
that nigga
Willie,
was losing in
you
the
said, who
finals.
said LeBron? Who
He
said
ain't sweep
Jordan? We talking about
nobody.
Utah. We talking
Said
about
they
Jordan
made the
Utah,
never
Willie.
finals,
sweep
but the Spurs won
nobody
the
in the
finals.
Willie,
finals.
we talking about Utah.
They was a good team. They was a great
Okay, they
team.
were no. You said they were a great team. All right, so are they a great
What
team?
makes them better than the Spurs in '07?
Hold on, no. 4-6. Walk with me. 4-6. Walk with me,
No,
bro.
I'm trying to run. I'm trying to run. I'm trying to get to the point.
I'm trying
Nah,
to run to
okay.
this shit because this
We
shit is
can run
sick.
to the finish line in just a second. Give
They
me a
still
All
second.
win.
All
right,
right,
all right.
all
I'm
right.
I'm, I'm out of there. I'm out of there.
All right. One last time, Willie. So what made
Ain't no
Utah in
last time.
'97
They
and
was a great
'98
team
so
in the
great?
90s.
Oh yeah, okay, I'm with you.
He said because
I'm
they
not a
made the
That's
finals.
because they
basketball.
had the.
Listen,
That's because they
listen.
had the best. That's
I'm
because they
not a
had the best
basketball
offense.
reference
No,
guy.
that's for
They
sure.
was a great team in the
That's for
90s.
sure.
They was a great
Okay.
team in the 90s.
Okay. That's cool. Even though you said they had the best offense and the best defense, but that's
No, and they was the higher seed
but okay,
in
they were a hot seed.
97
Okay, there
or
we go.
He
You
gave
just
98.
two
added that.
reasons. He gave two reasons. He
You
gave
just
two
added that.
reasons.
High seed. Okay. So the reason why Utah was great is because they had best offense. The competition that they went up against that they beat, leading to getting to the finals, is what made them
Two
great.
Hall of
And
Famers.
they had the high seed when they got to the postseason. Right? That's your
And
reason.
they
MVP,
made the finals too. That's what it
MVP,
And
was.
they made the final. Yeah, on their way to make it to the finals. Okay. So
MVP, Hall of
okay. So
Famers.
uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh.
Hornacek,
All right, all
got
right. Let's
better
hold
numbers.
on.
Hold on.
Oh, let
I'm
Willie get
not
it off. Let
finished.
Willie get it off. Let Willie get it off.
I'm
Let
not
them get
finished
it
yet.
off, bro.
I'm not
Let them
finished yet.
finish.
Hornacek got better numbers than Ginobili in
Okay.
every playoffs, regular season, and finals. Look it up. Look it up.
Even
Put
if he
up.
got wait, who's a better
Send me
player?
your cash app. Send me
Ginobili
your
is the better
cash app
player.
when you look it up. Send me your cash app when you look it up.
Yo,
Okay.
Hornacek
Why?
averaged
Okay.
less
Oh,
than.
that nigga said you broke. Okay.
Okay. So can I now tell them why? By his own
You
standard,
running?
the
We
San
running?
Antonio Spurs in 2014. Yeah, we're running. We run to the
All
finish line.
right. That's what I. Yeah, we
So
got.
you
2014.
said
You
yes, the
can't compare
2014 San Antonio Spurs.
2014
So
cent. Bro,
hold
He said
on, brother, hold on.
third
You
year
told me
Kawhi. Go
the
ahead,
Utah
bro.
Jazz in
But you
'97 and
lost.
'98 had the best offense and one of the best defenses, which is factually incorrect. However, what is factually correct is the San Antonio Spurs had a top 10 offense and a top 10 defense in 2013 and 14. And when they got into the postseason, they had the best offense in the league and during the postseason, and they had I think the second best defense while also pulling forth a net rating of 10. So they were blowing teams out with their 3-point shooting as well. So you also talk about quality of competition. The San Antonio Spurs beat Dirk Nowitzki. They beat the Trailblazers with Damian Lillard and LaMarcus Aldridge. They beat Oklahoma City with Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant, and then
Hall of
they
Famers.
demolished LeBron
I ain't gonna lie.
James,
That wasn't
Chris
necessary.
Bosh,
That
and
wasn't
Dwayne
necessary.
Wade.
That wasn't necessary. I ain't gonna lie. That wasn't necessary.
That wasn't no.
My fault,
I
That
did
wasn't
say
no
that.
great.
Y'all just ain't hear that.
The
That wasn't no
Marlins was
great
great.
team.
He
All
had to
right,
say. He had to
yeah,
say all that.
my fault.
That wasn't
And
no
they
great
did that
team.
in the and they did that in
I
the
don't care what
finals.
you're
The
saying.
thing
That
that you
wasn't
just
no great
praised
team.
But
Utah
based
for
on what you
making,
said, you gotta acknowledge
and
what you
That wasn't
said.
a great team.
they had a
That was a mid team.
they had a higher seed with a better record than even the Utah Jazz.
That wasn't
You
a
just
great
acknowledge
team.
everything applies to that too, right?
Everything just you can't acknowledge that
And if you don't want
even
to admit it
within
was a great
yeah
team, just
even
just
if you don't
That
just
wasn't
say
a
you
great
moved the
team.
goalpost for that. That's all.
And also I
You
looked up the
talking
numbers.
happy. You
exactly
Manny
the
talking
same
real
Ginobili,
shit.
and
happy.
I also
But
looked at the
they
numbers.
wasn't a
Manny
great
Ginobili
number.
in
Oh, okay.
'07 had
Oh,
better
okay.
numbers than Jeff Hornacek. So
Was a
just
better
saying.
player. Fuck the
I'm just
numbers.
saying, go.
Send that
Oh, okay.
cash out, low. Send that
Go.
cash out, low.
Hey yo,
Go.
Willie, 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 I need the cash
He's,
app.
he
Willie, I
he
need the
said
cash
oh
app.
07. He said oh 07. He said oh.
Okay, check '07 too. What we
No,
talking
no,
about?
no. I just said '07 numbers. In '07,
I was about to say he got
Manu
better.
Ginobili, he had more points,
I don't know.
more rebounds, and he was a more efficient scorer. He put up better. He had more steals. He was a better player.
Much better player, by the way.
You catch it. Hey, Will, you catch up in everybody?
Hold
Or
on.
you
What
just
I said was Ginobili got better. I mean, Hornacek got better stats than Ginobili, and this nigga gonna bring up 1 year. He gonna bring up 1 year. Give me the
You
career.
said 07. Did
you
you
said
Nigga,
just say
I
07,
said,
07?
Willie?
I said,
Willie, you
I
said
said for a
07.
career. I said for a career. I said I said
No,
Hornacek
you
got
didn't.
better
You
stats
lied. You
than
lied. No, you
I
didn't.
said
He say
Hornacek
nothing
got better
specifically. He just
stats
said he
than
got better
Ginobili.
numbers. That's all. He
I
got
said
better
he got
numbers.
better stats than
Yeah,
Ginobili.
but Willie,
Nigga,
why
shut
not
the
use
fuck
their
up.
We
stats
was just
from
talking
those
about those
Shut
years,
series?
though.
your
So
ass up.
the numbers
Who
Why
you
don't
talking
not?
really
to?
mean nothing.
Who you
But
talking to,
Willie,
Willie?
but
I
Willie,
Who
bet
you
why
you he
not
talking to,
won't.
Willie?
use?
I bet you
Who
he
you
won't
talking to,
say
Willie?
career. I bet you he won't do
Wait,
career. I
Willie,
bet you he
wait.
won't do career in
Why do you
playoffs.
want to do career?
I bet you he
Let's
won't
do
do
those
that.
specific
Cause
series.
that's
We're
what I
talking about
said.
those series.
I bet
Career. Wait,
I said Hornacek got better stats than Ginobili.
Career
And I
what?
bet you that Coward
Willie,
won't
Willie,
do
Willie,
that.
Willie, Willie. Career. I want to
Career
make sure.
stats.
Career
Wait, what?
playoffs, career
Hold
regular
on. Wait, what did
season.
I miss? Hold on.
Regular season, playoffs, anywhere you want to go. Now what?
I've already. No.
Now what?
Hold on, talk your shit, talk your shit.
I
Now
need
what?
you to be specific.
No, I said career, nigga. Totals, wherever the fuck you want to go.
No, I've already. No. I've already gone to a certain place. I
Yeah,
need you
you
to
went to.
be
I don't give
specific.
a fuck. I like to be recorded. Go ahead, nigga.
Oh,
Okay,
freaky nigga.
I need you to be specific though.
I said Jeff Hornacek.
Hornacek in the
I
regular season
said
averaged one
Hornacek
more point.
has better stats career wise,
It's
regular
it's
season
it's a
wise
it's a
than
wash.
Ginobili.
It's
Run
it's a
your mouth.
wash. It's a
Run your
wash.
mouth.
It's
Run
close.
your fucking mouth.
They both
Nigga.
averaged 14 points.
Run your mouth. No,
Like
they don't. No, they
like
don't.
yes, they
Run
do.
your
I
mouth.
just checked it.
Run your mouth.
You said for a career, they both average the same. I mean,
Regular season, playoffs.
it's not like he blowing them out the water.
What?
He averaging one more point
No,
in the regular
wait,
Well,
you
season.
he
keep
does.
Willie.
Does.
Willie, you keep
How though?
saying
By
regular
what?
season, then playoffs, then you're saying totals.
Totals.
Which
Whatever
one?
you want to
Check
do.
the totals. It's close.
Whatever you want to do.
Brother, I
You can go
need you
anywhere.
to say one so I can actually check
I
it.
ain't gotta pick. I ain't picking no year. I said Hornacek got
No,
better
nigga.
stats
No,
than
nigga. Career
Ginobili.
playoffs or career regular
Now
season?
what?
Which one? Career
All of it.
playoffs or career regular
All
season?
of
Which
it.
one?
All of it.
All of it, bro. All
All
of
of
it.
it.
All
All
Let
right,
that
of it.
nigga look.
so
Let
so
that
for
nigga
the
look.
for the playoffs, I'm just for
Let
the
that nigga
playoffs.
look.
For the
Watch.
playoffs, it's
Watch.
14 to 14.9 in points.
Who winning?
Jeff.
Okay, shut up. Keep going.
In rebounds, in rebounds, it's 3.8 to 4.0 for Manu.
Okay, keep going.
Their assist is
Shut
tied.
up. Keep going. Fuck you
Their
talking
assist is tied. The steals is 1.3 to 1.2 Manu. The blocks is 0.3 to 0.2 Manu.
about.
It's close, bro. It's close. It's a wash.
Bro, this is so nasty,
I would have
bro.
no problem with anybody saying it's close, but he's talking about as if like it's very clear and
That's what I'm
definitive. It's
saying.
not. It's
It's
not.
No,
not.
because I'm saying that y'all be
And
like,
Send
oh,
that money.
Utah, he
Stop,
played with Hornacek.
Willie,
Hornacek giving you Ginobili
Ginobili
numbers.
was a better player,
Willie, I'm
though.
not done. I'm not done. Willie, and
I
then
ain't
we're
moved
talking about
nothing.
Jeff is averaging 34 minutes to Manu's 28
Can
minutes.
we go totals?
Who was the
Can
This
better
is
we
why
go
player?
I asked
total?
you. No,
Can
stop,
we
stop,
go
stop.
totals?
This is why I asked you. This is why I asked you to tell me what you were
Because you're
talking
not
about
saying
first.
nothing.
Bro, you're arguing with a drunk guy right now, man. You're not gonna win this argument.
Drunk.
Yes, you
Drunk.
are, Willie. I know when you're
The
drunk.
fuck, yo. Yeah, I ain't even.
He'll
What
say,
the
"Oh,
This
fuck
is
he
about
is
to
you
get
he old. He
nasty.
talking
This
know
is
about?
about
you
to get
Drunk.
drunk."
Yeah,
nasty. This
I
is about to
smell
get
the whiskey on
nasty.
your breath. Stop lying, Willie.
The fuck is you talking about? I'm in
That's
So
my
your PO.
Willie, are you going to send me my money
What
because
is you
the playoff
talking
numbers
about?
favor
Drunk,
Manu?
nigga. Send you
For the whole
what
group
money
chat,
did we bet
$10.
low? Slow
The whole
ass
group
low.
chat.
What
You
money
said
did we bet?
put up the put
I
up the
told the
cash
nigga that
app.
was talking
He
before
said
your
send the
big
cash
ass
out.
mouth chatted
Okay, then
in.
give him
Give
his
me his
money then.
cash
Give him
app.
his money. Give him his money then.
Fucking
Money. How you
cheerleading
go? Who
ass
paying this
nigga.
nigga?
Give him his
Hold on.
money.
Oh,
Who
can we
paying this
talk about
nigga?
this team though? How do y'all feel about the
No,
team?
get that nigga his money, gang.
Bro, this nigga's
Give him his
drunk,
money.
yo, bro.
It ain't
No,
no,
get that nigga. Y'all get that nigga
it
his
ain't
money,
no
gang.
fucking advantage.
Y'all
Willie,
get that
give
nigga
him the
his money,
money.
gang.
Willie,
Y'all
give
give
him
him
the
his
money.
money.
fucking talking, running
Bro,
his
y'all know
mouth.
niggas
Willie,
gonna
Willie,
Give
you
ass
got
bet. I don't even know why
y'all.
y'all keep
Y'all got
saying
to
it.
stop betting online like this.
Niggas
like,
finna ass bet. Like niggas not finna do that
damn.
Willie,
shit,
give
bro.
him
Now
his
get that nigga his
money.
money,
I'm
gang.
gonna do this right now.
Willie, they gonna get on your ass every time you get online if you don't pay that man
Nah,
his
Hey,
money.
Willie,
Willie.
you done made a
Willie's a
bet.
scammer.
I think Willie owe me money
Willie's a
anyways.
Hey, that
I'm not
scammer,
gonna
dog.
Hornacek
lie.
over
No,
that Hornacek over Ginobili
that
shit is
is
nasty, bro.
I think it was
That's
It
it's
is
very
one of
nasty.
these
We
old
know
niggas. I ain't gonna
Ginobili
lie.
is the better player,
One of
bro.
the
one of
yeah,
these
one of these
old
old
Man,
niggas is
niggas.
Ginobili the
One
best
of
crazy.
these
six
old
man of
niggas
all
Like
owe
I
me like
time,
said,
20.
bro.
let's
I ain't
use
gonna
their
lie.
career
One
Yeah.
of these old
numbers,
niggas
bro.
owe me $100. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, he said
Instead
well, we was talking
of
about
using
Why
the
07
did he
versus
jump
specific
out? Hold on,
98.
years,
low, hello. How did you get him to the point to where he jumped out that window to begin with? What happened? I stepped away.
That no, he was just it wasn't with me. He was
he
talking to
walked
No,
somebody else and
somebody
said, "Give
said
me your
Ginobili.
cash app because I bet you the numbers are better." And then as he said that, we were clearly talking about the great teams. So we're referring to what he did on a specific team. And so I was
Okay.
Yeah.
comparing '07 Ginobili to 97 and 98 Hornacek. Then he said, "No, that doesn't matter." So then I asked him specifically, "What are you talking about?" He says regular season, playoffs, and totals. It don't matter.
It
So
don't
then we
matter.
went through
Yeah,
the
that's the Willie.
playoffs.
That's the Willie. That's the Willie special. He gonna jump on that fence.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
exactly. And I
Let's
kept
go.
telling him, no, give me
Let's
something
go.
specific. Because he didn't know what he was talking about, all I had to do was just go
Try
to the
me.
playoff numbers, and the playoff numbers favor Ginobili while he's playing like 5-7 minutes less.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right
Willie, don't
now.
come back unless you got my
Y'all
money.
saying all this, and Willie's head right now, he's winning like
No,
5-0.
Oh, he
he
left.
will. No,
Of course
add
he
a nigga
going. Of
back.
course he gonna
I
take
want
off.
that money.
Y'all
I
didn't know
want that
that.
money.
Y'all didn't know.
I want my money. Where's he at?
He didn't say a number to
He's a
bet, bro. Nobody
scammer.
I
All
ain't
took the
gonna
right, I
bet
don't
lie.
from the
care.
first.
Don't
The
worry, I'm gonna get it. Don't
Ginobili
worry.
So
shit.
y'all
Don't worry,
can't
I'm gonna
scream.
get
Y'all
it.
want y'all money. I ain't even take the bet, my nigga.
Don't worry, I'm gonna get it. Don't worry, I'm gonna get it. Don't worry about it.
That
Is
Ginobili shit
the
was nasty though.